Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of Eat, Crypt and Survive, where a bunch of people gather in different locations to play some Dungeons and Dragons, and we look to see the button work.
Back to you in the studio, Luke.
And then we get the little clip of our
Did the
own
audio come through though? It worked! Yatta!
That's the highlight of the session. Let's end it there.
Yeah, good night everyone. We'll see you next time. See, Ross has already left.
I'm going to hit him with a 6-minute ad right now!
Wait, no!
Cedric, make your final death-saving advert. Do what ITV did in the last World Cup when England went through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Advert! Come back. Gerard! Never forgiven.
That's all right. It could be worse. We could be presenting an Oscar for La La Land by mistake. It's fine. I know. Too soon?
Nah, fuck them.
So, how is everyone? It's a very nice Sunday in May. We're in May. Sunday. It's a Friday in May. Oh, God. It's the bank holiday has just ruined my days. I know it's Friday, and yet I know. It's the pain of working these days. How is everyone?
Good.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, not bad.
Alrighty then, I guess we shall continue
No!
the story.
I'm not ready!
Oh, I'm sorry, do you want some banter? Let's go back to the courgette guy.
No,
Let's not.
No.
Get kicked off, Twitch.
You said your job's been painful. Is the courgette guy you?
My job doesn't involve vegetables.
Enough about your co-workers.
So, where we last left off, the Wandering Stars have made their way into the area of Avalos, sneaking their way through to find the lair of Zuggtmoy, one of the 8 visionaries that they have to take care of as part of the God of the Void, to prevent them from taking over the world. Same thing they do every day, Pinky. As you made your way through, you were attacked by fungus and demons, and Kalatar stood around doing nothing for a...
'Twas not fun.
You then continued on and made your way through the passageway to find a big room of fungi, which created a lot of interesting effects for you guys and caused some real problems, which led you to panic when we got to the other side of the room. And with the help of some madness that did occur.
There was no panic there. That was very decisive, calm, collected thoughts.
We were panicking whilst we were going through the room. When we got to the other side, it wasn't too bad.
The danger was over.
Losing their minds.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Mm.
But having dealt with some madness that Kalatar and Lyra came down with the case of the madness, a button was pressed upon a rod which took you to Asher's sanctuary, where all the men were her husbands and all the women were her ex-girlfriends.
Except for one special order one.
Except for one custom order hot guy. Having spent the time to recover and rest up, you are still within the sanctuary. The effects of Zuggtmoy having worn off and now ready to continue. So, as you return from your consciousness, the long rest having been taken, spells amended for those who change their spells.
Yeah, I definitely, like I said last time, I was going to do it in between now and...
I knew
Graham.
exactly.
Just change them in the fight to whatever feels most appropriate.
Oh, I suddenly have counter spell available to me. Yes,
Yeah, what's so weird? Zuggtmoy suddenly has unlimited power with kill.
I mean, we expected her to have that anyway.
Yeah, we need this thing that's a standard for any of
Yeah.
your creatures.
Oh, she's wearing 2 sets of robes that just say, "Fuck you, Tom."
It's spelled out in runes, but yeah,
Runes she can't read, and yet you understand.
they're shaped into a middle finger for some reason. It's new constellations. So, what would you guys like to do whilst Ross and Laura look at their spell lists?
Very quickly. I doubt I'm going to change anything. But...
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely did it last time. Yeah.
I believe you.
Good. But also do just filibuster for a little bit. That'd be great.
Yeah. I, as Asher,
Yes.
inside my sanctuary,
Mm-hmm.
which
Sanctuary.
my
Someone
sanctuary,
can't get shanked.
sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Yes, Piers Brosnan made my sanctuary.
Surely
Yes.
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
And that's how he's avoiding getting sued by the James Bond company.
I'm just gonna mix them in.
That's just Sean Connery. Just Sean Connery. It's not even James Bond.
I mean, it's not anymore. Anyway,
Sheen Bonnery. I would like to say a final goodbye to dearest husbands and ex-girlfriends, while they can't disagree with me because they're figments of my own imagination.
Okay. What do you need? Are you out on your fishing boats?
Yeah, sure. Thematic.
The three of you are on your fishing boats.
I would just like to let them know that the reason why I did the things I did, and I'm looking at Noala for that, is there's no way that I'm gonna come back from this, whether we succeed or, well, die before we succeed. But I just wanted to let you both know that the reason why I'm doing this is in the hope that if we do eventually succeed, the world can be at least at peace for a short amount, and that it can just be a slightly better place than what it was before.
The image of Nuala just stepped forward and placed a hand on you. Don't worry, Ashley. I knew. I understand. And I'm sorry I slept with Kelatar.
That sounded painful to say, but don't worry. He wears the weight of that decision as much as what anyone else does, and it's quite enjoyable seeing it weigh him down at every opportunity.
I am a figment of your imagination, though, Ash, so I'm only doing this because you said that, that's what I should say.
Yes, I'm aware.
The image of Quellen sort of puts a hand on your other shoulder and says, it's all right, actually. We'll be joined again in Valhalla soon enough.
Yeah, I've just got to try and persuade Odin to open a door, but don't worry, I'm planning to be my same stupid self, so it fits most of his prerequisites for going, at least.
Well, worst case scenario, I'll see you at Ragnarok.
Always a possibility if I fail. Well,
So new wife, huh?
well, was thinking about it. Something new, something different. Bit out there.
Very modern.
Very what, sorry?
Modern.
Ah, yes. Trying to keep with the times in my old age.
Well, looks like she took care of you after I was gone.
I think someone may have just subscribed because I've been deafened loudly.
I heard that thing.
Ow.
Bang.
Ooh.
Well, thank you, subscriber, for joining us. At each
Steph coming in big for the 2 months.
It was you, right?
Thanks to the accent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. No, Gunterman's not here.
But anyway, gotta go and kill a giant, rotting, angry lady. So we've only
Before you go, Asher, I meant to give this back to you. And he hands you a small ring, which, as you look at it, is an exact replica of your engagement ring that he gave you all those years ago.
Uh-huh.
And as he hands to place it in your palm, Nawala also extends and places a similar ring to put on your other hand.
I will treasure them greatly. I will pop them both on.
Mhm.
I hope to not see you again until we're both, all three of us, basking in the great sunlight. And it'll be a joyous occasion.
I'm sure. Well, now you're here. Take care of yourself.
Don't wait too long for me. And
And when you push the button.
I would now leave graciously, but I feel like I have to row this boat back to shore to get back to the rod.
Yeah, it's slightly awkward if you just row back.
I would have walked away, but unfortunately there's water here.
And goodbye, Sploosh.
Splish.
The rest of you, are you guys doing anything as part of your preparations? Any equipment loadouts? Any spells you're preparing? Any preparatory spells you wish to cast before you leave this place?
Does
Anybody need more diamonds grinding? I'm getting quite good at it.
It's always good to have a steady supply. So if you want to make some more, then that might be helpful. Also, I have prepared some fire spells because I think that's going to be useful.
So yeah, if we've got a little while before we leave, I'll grind some more. But I don't know how long Ashley was out of the boat being.
Good half an
doing
hour.
There we go. Half an hour grinding.
Okay. And what about the diamonds? Can you just make a jeweler's check, please.
That's been with strength before, hasn't it?
Correct. So it depends whether you pop your arms out or not.
I'll pop them out because we're going into combat today.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because of that? Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
23.
Okay, you grind up some more diamonds. Minimal wastage this time, and you now have how much were you trying to do? How many loads?
How much I can get done in half an hour? So that's probably only going to be a couple of loads.
Oh yeah, I'd say with that roll and your multiple arms, I'd say you get 4.
Oh, nice. Just two arms on each side, each grinding off.
Exactly. So an extra 4 uses of diamonds.
For whoever wants them.
If no one else wants them, I'll just collect them all.
There we go. So Cedric can carry on with his cunning plan to steal all the party's diamonds in dust form.
Just via dust form. I've got 20 lots right now of ground diamond. So,
If only you had 20 spell slots and cast Greater Restoration.
yep. But it shouldn't be a problem in the future.
Okay.
Speaking of diamonds,
I think I am one.
Are we getting out the prism to give to Asher to wield? Are we waiting to see if we can get a bit closer to Zuggtmoy before pulling that out of the bag?
Well, that is one out of game question I was going to ask.
You can ask it in-game because that is a tactical decision.
Well, no, it was more of a, is it, yeah. How does it work? Is it like an action to take it out? And
It's an action to take it out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
But if you have it and you are holding it, it is a reaction to trigger when the creature dies.
Okay. the place of kind of.
How close do you have to be to the creature when they die?
30 feet, I believe.
I'd say. Well, again, it's tactically. Are we actually talking about this now, or?
Yeah, well, actually, could have come back to shore. I spent half an hour grinding diamonds. We could be talking about it now.
Personally, I'd say it should belong to someone who either can move extremely fast, or who is going to
Hello.
be or who is going to be almost face to face. I would rule myself out of these, just because I'm not fighting at full strength and can be very easily removed from battle at the moment.
Probably you or me, Foundling.
Normally, I'd
Yes.
accept such a task, but in a weakened state with something so precious, probably should be with one of you two.
Okay. Do I know which one in the bag you would need for this one?
You can designate the one that is meant for. I mean, you can pull them all out and no. But eventually, you would find the right one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
So
yeah.
disadvantage for character. Right.
I think I.
Well, secret check, everything. Sorry, go ahead, Dom.
I think it should be you.
Cool. Go on, Dom.
I think I could wield it. It seems to require an awareness and rapid reaction to the creature's death, and that's something I feel is a strength. But I've seen you fight many times, Lyra. You're also a strong warrior. If you feel you're more suited,
No,
you may carry
I
it.
think you're probably a bit quicker on the uptake sometimes, so you're very welcome to it.
Okay, I will take the Diamond of Destiny.
Okay, so you now have the Soul Prism. But we also have the added benefit of not having to, just drop one of their many weapons, and it can still make that many attacks, even whilst
In which case, in which case, then I think this will be wise, and I will cast Death Ward on Foundling, and I will cast Death Ward anyway on Asher as per usual, because
because it's Ross.
Yep, just in case.
Yep.
Foundling, would it be worth me casting Freedom of Movement on you as well?
I generally move pretty well, to be honest.
It would just help if there was anything that may paralyze or restrain you.
Well, I can get out of restraints fairly well. Paralysis, maybe. I'm fairly resistant.
You know what? I think I will just err on the side of caution, and I will also cast Freedom of Movement, so you can't magically be stopped, basically.
No one can stop the Juggernaut fish.
He said the line.
I think that's me done. I'm literally going to have shield and everything out ready for when we pop back.
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck the prism away till we find Zuggtmoy, so I can be forearmed for most of the time.
Okay.
It was great that we rested, guys, because now I've used all my 4th level slots again.
It's just unfortunate you didn't have any jeweled chalices or bowls.
Why?
Yes.
Hero's Feast. A really good spell. But
Can I summon a construct whilst we're sitting here?
yes.
And it will come out with us?
Yes.
So it would.
I think I'll say it would.
Might do that then.
Okay.
If it's any good. I think. Do I need... I've got 2 level 4 spell slots. 1 body, left 1 more fighty thing, or 1 more spell. Okay, 1 more fighty thing.
Okay, so I'm taking out Drilling and Grenade, and I'm also going to use use this blue meeple to represent your construct. What size is the construct? Is it medium?
Yes.
Okay. You have Droney, Dronad. By the way, Droney and Dronad have grown a size, so they're still smaller and tiny, but because they were shrunk 3 times.
They're grown up.
They're a little bit bigger in your bag of holding. Yeah.
They're about the size of them.
Okay. And that's after how long?
That's after 8 hours.
Then yes, I will summon a construct, because if I can't shoot a drone or drone out, then at least I can.
How long does the summon construct last?
Up to an hour.
Do you want to cast that now? Or do you want to hold it until you are closer? You don't know how far away you are.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. Do you have an ornate stone and metal lockbox worth at least 400 gold
I
pieces?
mean, I'm an artificer, so I would bloody well hope so. An ornate stone of some sort.
I think it's supposed to be ornate stone and metal lockbox, so it's like it's made of stone and metal.
No.
You could spend some time making one if you wanted to. You have materials.
What would that take?
I mean, you could have been doing it.
Hmm?
You could have been doing it.
Yeah, you could say you've been doing it and just using 400 gold worth of materials to make it. You have forging tools, so it's not beyond the wit of ability for you to be able. You, particularly, it would not be too difficult for you to make something
It
like
must
that.
be materials that I brought in.
Yes. So it'd be things like using gold pieces that you have and stones that you have, like diamonds and such.
I mean, I still have a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should have really found out what I was going to do.
Why?
Because
Why be any different from the rest of us?
because I take a lot longer to decide what I'm going to do because I've got too much that she can do. But also at the same time, not enough.
What are you doing? Are you saying that you will have created this whilst you were
Yeah.
offering that? Okay, fine. So mark off 400 gold pieces, and for the hell of it, roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus for.
I mean, I don't actually have 400 gold pieces.
Party have
So
funds
we-
to provide you.
I will pay it.
Okay,
And you what?
roll d20, add your proficiency bonus. It's all been fixed now. 10. Takes you a bit longer, and it actually costs you 600 gold in terms of materials.
Oh no.
No!
I don't think we're ever going to financially recover.
I still have over 4,000 gold pieces.
For the next campaign, when there's virtually no money in the world, this is going to be really interesting.
Could I possibly have some so I don't have to keep borrowing off of people to build my ship? Please.
Give me money instead of lending it to me.
I'll pay you back.
Have 1,000 platinum.
Literally what I was about to say. I have almost
I've
3,000.
got platinum. You said gold. I thought platinum wouldn't be allowed because it had to be gold.
Oh, I couldn't possibly spend a £20 note. All I have are these 50s. It's basically what you're saying.
I don't understand what
Oh,
am I
you-
spending this gold actually on?
To be fair, Connor, people will turn you away if you turn like a bunch of 50s and just like you're buying something for £3.
I have
Peasants.
2,000 gold pieces.
I want your entire register,
Yeah.
and you can have this one note. No change for you for the rest of the day.
I am a paying customer. It is legal tender.
Can you say it's gold? Because like, what have I actually spent it on?
It's using the gold to. It's effectively using the gold to make the materials.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're basically melting it. Platinum will be fine.
okay, well, that's what I thought I did. So I thought it had to be gold because that's what it stated.
No, it said worth 400 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So the value of it was stone and metal. That was all that it needed to be. Anyway, so that's done. You can summon your construct when you're ready. So,
It doesn't consume that, it just requires that.
it just requires it, yes. But it's one of those, because it has a cost, it has to be
The
present.
specific thing.
Yes, can't just use focus. So, with that in mind, is everyone prepared to return to plane?
Weapons out.
Weapons,
Prepared for combat.
Shield it on.
shield
Weapon
on,
out.
Shields up, red alert.
and you, yeah, exactly.
Are you sure, Asher? It does mean changing the bulb.
Oh, like literally the second before we get back from activate grid shield.
Yes, you want to.
I draw my sword and alert medical. Cedric.
More than 20 years old, Dom.
Sorry, Tom.
I just realised that joke that Dom told was probably more than 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, with your various equipment ready and Keltor's penis hanging out,
Well, just about Bowling said weapons out, so I went weapon out.
with a very sideways glance from Asher, you tuck it away very nervously.
while holding a great sword, just
Cut it off.
puny weapon.
But when used in the correct no,
Mine.
I'll go there.
Mine bigger. You return with a click of a button to the material plane. Cavern that you found yourself in before is still full of these weird and wonderful fungi that spread along the passageway. But there are still some that there looks like there are some that have sprouted from the room that you were in previously and are making their way slowly and just sort of growing, popping up on the ground. The spore seems to have settled. Were you asking a question, Tom? Were you just raising your arm?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Continue.
So, okay, you continue. What is the marching order, please?
Good question.
The usual?
I'll go.
No, you don't have a usual. You change it every single time.
Just to keep you on your toes.
It's
Okay.
kind of similar usually. Cedric's around the middle, literal Ashes at the front or the back, capping
Yeah.
it.
Little or Asher at the front or the back. That's very
exactly.
I will go at
Yeah.
the back.
I'm gonna go second.
I was going to say I'll go first.
You, Ross.
Zero.
Okay, Foundry will go third.
Foundlings.
Fourth.
I mean,
Sixth.
did I send a drone off?
No.
You did send. You did, yes.
I did.
Yeah, last session.
What was the time?
You found that it led to a cavern that then expanded out with a radioactive luminescence that had no shadows and had a dozen different mushrooms that were interconnected by shell fungi and countless chambers hollowed out from the rubbery fibrous stalks. Basically, you found a palace underneath here, but it was blocked by a wall that you bopped into.
Where's left?
Where's left?
No, like
in marching order.
in marching order.
Oh, I've already put you in ahead of Asher.
Because I was going to say, if I know where we're going.
You're right at the back. There's two options. It's a tunnel. It's either that way or the way you've just come from.
Yeah, I know, but I know kind of like immediately. I've got more of an idea of what's coming up than
You've had
everywhere
a
else.
long rest. You've been able to explain it to everyone.
Alright.
Okay, so as you set off and make your way down the passage, how are you proceeding?
So are we stealthily?
Stealth?
Will pass without a trace from.
Alright. Everyone make stealth checks with a +10. Foundling, you're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Asher, are you wearing your armor?
I would like to be.
Disadvantage for you too.
Okay.
But not for Cedric and Neither with their nice half plates made of mithril.
Oh. God damn it, it was so close! The first one was a crit, and the second one was not.
The great thing about this is I can't actually see what the dice roll thing is, so I rely on people to tell me. Delta. 20. Total? Yeah. Okay. Family?
23.
Kafina?
15?
Okay. Asher?
16.
Woo! Lyra?
37.
In the average up. Bring the average up.
Cedric?
17.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. Woo! Okay. So
Nothing less than a 15 is pretty good.
yeah, if you get less than 15 when you've got a plus 10, something's gone wrong. But as a group,
I would
Your
have had a
average-
28.
your average is over 20. As a group, you make your way through this passageway and you move through the tunnel. So moving slowly, it does take you a little while. As you get through this, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
How long has it been?
Probably by this point, it's been about 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, okay. Wisdom saving throw for everyone, please.
This against magic.
No. Technically, yes.
Woohoo! Woohoo! I can get to roll two
No.
dice. Doesn't mean it's going to be good.
No.
I mean, both rolls are pretty good. but-
Leela.
22.
Cedric.
21.
Lyra.
19.
Asher.
30.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a 20.
Just under.
Fair enough. Where did you get plus 11 from?
Oh, 17.
I'm proficient. It's my starting stat.
Yeah, and you got high use wisdom. Oh, what? You adding your charisma onto that?
Don't believe so. I think even without it, it'd still be 25, so
Okay.
25?
Fine. Okay, Kafina.
8?
Foundling.
Can Kafina have my extra 5? If I'm giving it up, can I just have an extra 5?
Where is that can?
Foundling.
14, but of course I can diamond soul that if it's a fail.
It is a fail. Delta.
I'll diamond soul it.
More, please.
10.
That's less.
That's less.
I seem to recall this is how diamond soul normally works.
Yeah, Jared, you can confirm that, right? Can't you? That is how Diamond Soul works.
Working
Okay.
as expected.
Kafina and Foundling, can you roll a percentile dice for me, please?
Oh, God, I'm going mad. 63.
63?
Nice.
67.
Okay, so both of you, this is the same effect. Your minds are being clawed at, as if there is some unseen presence that's sort of reaching in, just pulling away bits of it. Like someone, there's a cartoon I've seen of it, or where someone reaches into a brain and just pulls bits of it off, and then it just sort of disappears.
Ew.
I think I saw that once on an episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Like cotton candy.
There was a man with a bazooka in the next room. It was great.
And then your mind sort of returns to you. So you have the following flaw, that your mind is slipping away and your intelligence seems to wax and wane. Yes, as well. Yeah. And yes, Jared, this is not affected by the headband of intellect.
Yeah, well, I found that out last time.
Yep.
However, considering these effects happened to all of us before, would we be aware? Or considering it's our intelligence, we can't be aware of it, I guess?
It's a madness, so
Yeah, you wouldn't
I'm
be.
going to say no.
Yeah.
But as you continue along the passage, you find the chamber that you're in, it widens out to sort of maybe 20 foot across, 30 foot deep room that has a tall archway, maybe 30 feet high. And beyond that is the previously described biggest chamber and seemingly the palace of Zuggtmoy. As you have a look through there, you see that luminescence coming out, and small creatures that seemingly swoop from various areas. Instead of your high class perception, you can see that they look almost like bats, but when they land on the ground, they transform into these small, spiny creatures, maybe 1.5 to 2 feet high. Just sort of like kind of like gremlins after if you feed them after midnight.
I would never do such a silly thing.
I know. That then sort of skitter inside the fungi, and then shortly afterwards you see someone coming out and flying away through some of the tunnels that extend off this area. So there are 3 other entrances into this chamber.
In other words, exits out.
Ways out, entrances in.
We should watch out for the flying things, I think. Move slowly.
Noted.
Okay.
Which way do we want to go?
The right way.
Surely with your sensitive vision and ability to pick out a path, you could decide the right way.
Which is the most trodden path?
Make a survival check.
I'd love to. Ooh, 30.
Okay. It's difficult to see from where you are because where you are is sort of set is at least 50 feet away from the palace itself. And it seems that a lot of the creatures that get in here don't travel by foot. Some do. There are some footprints of creatures that sort of stomp through and make their way across, but a lot of it seems to be by flight. And the floor itself is particularly spongy, like fungal, and does seem to spring back up on some weight. As you get closer to sort of try and follow some of these tracks, you hit a solid wall that is invisible.
Oh, okay.
But you can still see through it, and you can kind of tell there are passageways that seemingly lead into an entrance on the side of the castle.
Why have you stopped?
There seems to be some sort of invisible wall.
Does it go sideways?
I will follow it around, like...
You follow the wall, and you just sort of
Does it keep going?
It keeps going until you meet the solid structure of the cap.
Appears so.
I wonder how tall it is. I'm going to try to use my movement to run up it.
Okay, you run up the entire height. You get the full 30 feet before it then becomes solid rock again. There are no... Make a perception check, actually.
Like what check?
No, Laura asked me a question. As you get up there, it is just solid wall as you're up there. In fact, you can make a perception check as well, family, as you're there. 16.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. The two of you notice that at the top of this wall, there is a room that is set above the arch, sort of in a keystone sort of way, that seems to have been grown out of fungi in the way that it's set, and is just there on the top. But there are none of the flying things are coming through this passageway.
I can go up on
Can't.
carpet,
Okay. And do what?
go up to the room.
Okay, you go up to the room.
Yeah. Can I get a dagger and just like gently poke the mushroom, see like it doesn't just to like see if it sets off anything.
You poke it. Nothing happens.
And I cut some of the mushrooms off.
You take the dagger and you slice through the mushrooms. They immediately sprout out again.
my shocking grasp for mushrooms?
Make an attack roll.
Let's see if some electricity will just unnatural 20.
It's 4 damage.
I mean, 17.
17. Okay, you charge through the arcane electricity. It fries and withers some of the mushrooms. Underneath, you see that there is a rune that is seemingly it's been inlaid in sort of a turquoise-like material that then becomes overgrown with the mushrooms again.
Founding will have reported the mushroom rune to everyone else down here.
Yeah.
I can fly back down
Mm-hmm.
and basically be like, I can put a bomb in it.
It's,
I might let them know that we're here. So,
yes.
there's mushrooms covering it all. I don't know if someone might just be able to smash it through. I don't really have a lot that could break it. It's not the actual mushrooms. There is a thing underneath it actually etched into the stone.
I mean, Asher might just have the strength, or Foundling.
I can certainly give it a go.
Take up on the carpet.
Okay. Fly up.
Who's
You.
come with me? Ash has come with me.
What do you want me
Oh.
to do with this?
Punch it? Well, just basically, the rune needs destroying. It's underneath the mushrooms, which are making a pretty pattern, but the actual stone needs some sort of breakage to hit it.
I will hit it with a two-handed Great Weapon Master Strike.
Make an attack roll.
$22.
Okay, roll damage.
Uh, 32.
Okay. You take the blade and you slash down, cutting into the rune. You feel the blade sink into the stone, and there's this almighty scraping noise as the blade cuts through the stone. As it does so, Leela, you see as the blade comes back out that the rune hasn't been destroyed or damaged, but there is a gash that has been cut in the stone. The rune itself has actually somehow been pushed back by the force of this. And the mushrooms then start to sprout out of the gash in the side.
Seems to be beyond my capabilities.
Make an Arcana check.
Who?
Leela.
Thank God.
I was going to say,
Connor, make an Arcana check.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
24, okay. This seems to be a warding rune that triggers an effect. The way that it is set up seems to be that it is proximity based, and it may be keyed into particular types of creature to then allow them passage through.
Okay. We'll fly back down. And I'll be like, I think the wall is up because we're close to it. When we were back there, it probably wasn't up.
then how do we get through if we're not near it?
Maybe a certain level of dispel magic might allow us through, if brute strength will not.
Maybe we should disguise ourselves.
Cool.
I mean, that does sound very us, but I don't think it'll be very successful. But when has that ever stopped us?
She's not wrong.
What if we
I mean,
all looked like cows?
I was thinking we could disguise ourselves as mushrooms. They might be allowed in.
Cedric, as you're watching this, you see, and sort of keeping an eye out on what's going on there, you see some of these bat creatures flying towards your passage.
We might have some company soon. Do we want to see if we can take some cover and hide?
Yeah.
Sure, let's
Very
try and
quickly.
hide.
Okay, it will make a stealth check.
Do we still have Pass Without Trace?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll always unless we're in combat. Obviously, I'm pretty much always going to recast it as well.
Kelta.
31.
Foundling.
27.
Kafina.
26.
Asher.
10.
Lyra.
43.
Damn!
Leela.
Fucking hell.
And Cedric.
18.
You all managed to hide at various abilities. Apart from Asher, who just sort of stands in a corner, hopes not to be seen.
I have my back to them.
Yeah.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
Exactly. I
As
am hidden.
these creatures sort of fly through, Asher is still seemingly within proximity of this as they fly through, pass completely through the barrier, and continue off down the corridor.
Can I quickly try and get through the barrier?
You dart out and boom, hit.
Damn it.
I don't think it's something that disappears when things go through.
I tried.
always hurt when things can go through it.
I'm guessing you couldn't get through it just on the carpet.
I didn't actually try. I'm gonna try.
Okay, you try. And the
Donk.
carpet folds up.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just flying things; it's those actual creatures then.
I mean, if those flying things are allowed through, maybe we could try to grab some of them, and then we might be allowed through with them.
I don't know. It might also stop us and then drop us, and then they'll get through, and then they'll warn people.
Can they warn people? They didn't look very smart.
Do they look like intelligent creatures as they're flying over? Do they look like?
Make an insight check.
Every creature knows who their enemy is.
Making an insight check. Oh, that was so nearly really high. 17.
The fact that they were able to transform from whatever one state they are into something similar to a bat suggests that they have at least some form of transmittability and or transmutability. They looked intelligent in what they were doing, in as much as you could tell. They seem to be coordinating with themselves.
Did it look like they were scouting, or they were like, or did it just look like they were like just typical creatures doing like their your usual hunting or foraging or whatever?
It looked like they had been summoned. From the sort of intent you could tell, they were coming here for a reason, and then they had then gone off afterwards.
Okay.
It was not necessarily natural behavior for a bat.
Okay.
Particularly given the time of day.
It appears that they may have been summoned, which means that we could reason with them. But as Leela quite rightly says, it may also be that they just betray us.
I think anything in here is going to betray us if we try and make friends with it.
I mean, we tried speaking to mushrooms, and they didn't like that.
Yes, that mushroom was an arsehole.
Yeah, I'm not willing to trust any bat boys. Because no. Did you say those passages off?
Double passages off from the chamber, yeah. There were 3 others, and this one.
So it's possible that a passage could lead us to another side of the palace. We don't know. It could lead us anywhere.
Possibly, but not from here. There aren't any other doorways or tunnels that you can get through from here.
Oh, they're all past the wall.
They're all beyond the other side of the wall, yeah, from the other side of the chamber.
I'll try and send a drone through. I don't know why, Leela's fascinated. She's going to try and send things through.
You summon the drone. Bonk.
Did you like the bat creatures did anything? Did they just like fly through, or did they mutter the secret password, or did some light display?
You didn't hear or see anything in particular. They just flew through.
Can I try and just chuck a little stone through? Just literally get as close as I can without making a sound.
Okay, you take a stone, you flick it, and it bounces off.
Okay, so it's not natural stuff.
Sorry, this wall, it's opaque. We can't see through it.
Clear, transparent.
Transparent.
Yes.
I'll try something.
Okay.
I will use phase step.
Okay.
and try and appear on the other side of it.
Okay, so bear with me as I need to double check something on base step. Are you in your which form are you in? You're in winter form, yes?
Yes, probably.
For so long we've just kind of given up on checking.
The only one that really makes any difference is the spring form where I can teleport someone else.
Yes. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, so you concentrate for a second and you're on the other side of the barrier.
Smash in.
Yes.
Can I
Lyra.
make a perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not very good. 17.
Okay, not too difficult to spot this. You look over to sort of what would be the, if you imagine that you're south, what's over on the western side. There is a pair of what look to be myconids that are making their way through the passageway and then just pass through and continue on into the palace. They don't seem to notice you.
And they just pass through the barrier.
Seemingly so.
I will pluck a mushroom,
Okay.
hold it in my hand, try to walk through the barrier.
Okay. How are you holding it? Are you holding it like forward facing or are you just cupping it in your hands?
I was going to cup it in my hands like this.
Okay. As you walk through, you hands compress into the barrier.
I will point it through.
Okay. The mushroom passes through, but your hand does not.
Yeah, I think that's it. That. I pluck a few more mushrooms.
Okay.
And I kind of like grind them up and I make a mushroom slav and I cover my hand in it.
You'll cover your hand in mushroom pate.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And I try to put my hand in. What happened?
Your hand passes through.
Oh, crikey.
Oh God.
Oh, I don't like this.
I might have a solution, but we might also be smelly for the rest of the day.
Oh, God.
I can live with that. What's the solution?
You need to cover yourself in mushrooms.
Cool.
Foundling will use their many arms to grab many mushrooms and cover themselves in them.
Okay. You are covered with many mushrooms.
I try to go through the barrier.
You step through the barrier. It feels unusual. It feels like there's a resistance that is trying to prevent you from passing through, but you do manage to get through.
I can't wait for someone to forget to cover a piece of their body and then they just leave a chunk of themselves on the other side.
That's what I was worried about.
Only I'm the fool who says it. I mean, yeah, so my hand's done, so I will continue to cover myself in mushroom pate.
Okay, you cover yourself with mushroom pate. This is taking a long time
Yes.
as well to get all this set up. And Lyra, you're feeling very exposed.
I grab Ash's hand
Yes.
and I cast a dimension door.
Okay. You to the other side of the door. I assume you're just going like 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not going the full distance of the spell.
No.
Not that.
Well, that was interesting.
I didn't fancy covering myself in mushroom.
So Dina said from the other left to pass through.
Once I'm coated, I'll walk through.
Okay. Cedric passes through, covered in mushrooms. Okay. Takes less time for you because you're small. And you and Cedric sort of helped each other out to get enough coverage. And the two of you just move through.
Well, at least they won't smell us coming.
Kafina,
Hi.
what are you doing?
I was just playing with my lip.
Yeah, I know, but what are you doing? Because everyone else has passed through the barrier.
Hi, guys.
You just staying there?
She's just... What are you guys doing?
Oh no.
Are we going somewhere?
Wow.
Oh, has it happened again?
Hmm?
Okay.
Fee, do you feel yourself right now?
I can.
Okay, that's the answer I needed. Well, how did we fix this last time? Oh yeah, great restoration.
Yeah.
Nothing like dropping all my spell slots right at the beginning of every single day.
Can we just have a walk back through and just like see if it works?
It's a shame.
I mean, we can get her through, but will this be a problem later down the line?
It might disappear when we're on the other side.
Sure, okay.
Okay.
Fee, I'll walk
Yeah.
back through. We're going to cover you in mushrooms, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll come back over and I'll help.
We will both, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so you cover in mushrooms.
I was really hoping you'd get stuck on the other side and you're like, cover yourself in mushrooms. And she just picks them up and starts placing them on herself. Like, just...
But eventually, the three of you are able to pass through whilst covered in mushrooms. So there are four of you that are covered in mushrooms and three of you that are not.
This stuff smells real bad.
Yes, I agree.
Oh. Wait, is that too intelligent, remembering that I have an alchemist jug on me?
It doesn't say you're a complete idiot.
It doesn't say you forget everything.
I-
Some way.
London and out.
I rolled another percentile dice to see roughly how much intelligence I was operating at.
Yeah, and you are working at?
About 2/3 capacity.
Okay, that's 66%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out the alchemist jug and be like, water, please. And it's just gonna.
As a hydro pump of water geysers into your face.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Almost
that's
knocking you
one
back
way.
through the back.
Not again.
Okay. I think
I'm going to keep my mushrooms on. There might be more barriers,
there may be, yes.
or it might disguise me.
Shall we proceed now?
Okay, so you make your way through onwards, just stealthing through this area. You come up to the edge of the castle, and the door is open.
That's not.
We've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
I mean,
Groping one of those back creatures.
No, mushroom.
do we want to send a drone in first to see if it's clear?
I can do.
I'm kind of under the assumption that they are fully aware that we're here.
Don't know this. We have to assume we have the element of surprise.
Nothing about our party has any element of surprise.
No, we can live in hope.
They won't be expecting us to be covered in mushroom pate.
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you sending a drone, or are you just going yourselves?
I can send a drone in. But if there's kind of a, like, say, if there's only one way to go, so there's just one way to go?
No,
or are we going to go down passages?
Potentially, you're inside a castle, effectively, or coming to the entrance of the castle.
Okay.
Maybe we should just go in, because we are a little bit exposed just standing around out here.
Okay, let's just do it then.
Yeah.
Okay, you step inside. And as you do, there is sort of fibrous growths that stand out from as part of the walls and have been hollowed out as such. There is a trail on the ground of what looks to be a blue fungus. It's just like a snail trail making its way through the corridors.
Because I have super mushroom powers, apparently.
Make a nature check.
Follow the blue mushroom road.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. These spores seem to grow only where they are placed. It is a very specific fungus that is grown out and is often used for similar like cancel and grapple style to lead a passage back or to lead someone in direction.
Not at all ominous, but so either like natural, unnatural mushrooms. They grow here, but they weren't originally here. Do we follow it? Would be like they have expected something.
I mean, they know we exist, so
why delay the inevitable, really?
Can I collect some of the fungus in whatever I can manage?
If you want to, yeah.
The glowing fungus, it's pretty.
Yeah. You can just sort of scrape some on like a knife and just put it into a jar.
Good. Thank you.
All right. So you continue following the blue mushrooms.
I guess.
Okay. As you make your way through, sort of take a right turn, then a left. You go straight for a while, then to the left again, and then right. It goes up a small set of stairs. As you follow this through, you find yourselves at another doorway where the doors are open. You hear. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, did we see any signs of life or any other creatures moving around in here?
Nope. Not at all. As you continue on, you can hear voices speaking. Foundling, you understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what languages does everyone speak? I forget.
Common language.
there.
No.
Elfish, giant, goblin, primordial.
No.
Celestial,
Nope. Fina?
Common halfling, and I think maybe still that elemental language.
Primordial? No. Asher?
Celestial, common, infernal, sylvan.
Lyra?
Deep speech, undercommon.
Nope. Hit.
Wow.
Foundling, you hear this. The instructions are in Abyssal. And as it comes out, it says, the swarm of Chasme and battling Balgora. The Maurlith captains are to report to General Ushovrek. Let chaos reign and scatter the forces of the pathetic mortals. Begone. You just hear a sort of flurry and see just as dozens of these bat creatures swarm out of the corridor about 20 feet above your head and just scatter, seemingly making their way out of this passageway, paying no mind to you whatsoever.
Oh, that's neat. They must be like carrier pigeons, like carrying messages.
A voice then sounds in all of your heads.
Oh, goody.
I know you're there.
Yeah, of course.
Hello.
I let you hear those messages so you all know how futile it is. Before you join my legion, that is. I am always recruiting. Strange. I sense the spores of one of my own. Ah, of course. The one who severed his own thread. You lost a lot back in Azuma, didn't you? Child of Arden and Bertha. Would you like to see them again? I have them here. And your brother, Donnelly.
What do you mean you have them here?
Would you like to come and see them? He has multiple brothers.
Ah!
There's 2 brothers. He has talked about his family before, but it's been a long
A
time.
very long time.
And you probably weren't here.
I probably wasn't here for that one.
This is pre-COVID that we last talked
Oh,
about.
yeah,
Sedgwick's
no.
family.
Obviously.
Would you like to see them?
Can we hear this?
Yep. It is telepathic to all of you. Oh. So you hear Cedric respond.
Well, Probably not much point stealthing.
Probably not in the state I imagine you have them in. I've seen some of the things that you have done.
Well, you're here to try and kill me, aren't you? So we might as well have a reunion whilst we're at it.
Just know, I'm going to make you pay.
Oh,
Chatty one for a woman who's already dead.
Ewan told me about you. Foolish, really. He believed he could serve me and get their souls back. But then I did tell him as such. So come on.
I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself now.
Okay. That is not a concentration spell, am I right? What is it?
It is a concentration spell, but it has a duration of 10 minutes.
Okay.
And Lyra can concentrate on two things, can't you?
And I can
You can do that.
things for a certain number of rounds anyway.
Yes.
6 rounds, is it? Because it's spell casting.
No, you can concentrate on them for their duration, but it's just you're making saving throws when you have to for concentration. You're making saving throws for both of them, I believe. I
So,
can't remember the exact wording of the item.
so yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's find out if we're tough enough to kill this bitch.
They all chat shit before they die.
I will destroy her.
No, Cedric. We will destroy her.
I am Groot.
Teamwork! Using this fully operational battle station.
So there it is, concentrating. All right. So are you stepping around into the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you step into the room, you see this woman sat on a throne far in the back of the corner where there are this throne of fungi that grows up behind her, forming this sort of monolith. Around the room, there are mushrooms that are hanging from the ceiling, sort of the upside down bowls, and 2 sets of shells that are sticking out. She is sat, the visage of her similar to a woman, but the face is sunken and decaying as the spores grow across her, the long flowing back of her dress, just sitting around at her ankles, and she's casually lazing around. Up in the 2 hanging mushrooms, you see that there are 3 figures, 2 in one, 1 in another. Which, Cedric, you see that these are the decayed and overgrown figures of your parents and brother. Now come, join me, Cedric. I need Cedric to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Everyone to roll initiative.
great at those.
Right.
I'm gonna add my plus 10 to that.
Okay.
I still don't think it's gonna help, but I need to do something. Oh, I mean, it's as good as it could have got. I rolled a 10. An initiative.
Sweet season ceiling.
Why couldn't I got that a second ago?
I would just get my hand poking through as I flip the camera. There we go. Alrighty. So, I will expand the spotlight for everyone. There we go. Apologies for the big glare on there. So, yeah, I know. Not much I can do about that. So these 2 are up in the These three are up in the mushrooms. Zuggtmoy is I'm going to use it nice and simple. Use the big red base to make it nice and clear for you guys. The marching order, Nero was up first. Cedric. Foundling. Kelter. Ash, who was at the back. Kafina. And Leela. Just clustered in here. If you wanted to have spread out a little bit as you came through, you can do so. I will actually move the map a little bit. There we go. So if you want to do spread out as you had come into the room, you can do so. This is the moment to do it before we get the initiative tracker going.
So if we're spreading out into the room.
If you're beyond, sort of spreading out into this section.
I mean, I'm just heading straight for her, to be honest. So probably where I am is good.
Yeah,
Wherever Cedric's going, I'm going.
Stop talking, comments. Full voice trying to say the same thing. So you're staying where you are. Okay. Ashley, you're staying where you are?
I'm following Cedric wherever he goes.
Okay, so you're as close up here as you could be. Foundling?
Would be moving forwards as well.
Okay, so you'll be about there. That's about as close as you guys can get. Cedric could actually be a little bit closer because we don't cover ourselves there. Kafina?
Yeah, I'll stay at the back like usual.
And Leela?
I move a couple steps more forward.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit more, yeah.
There? Okay. All right. So
The drones will still do some sort of damage.
they do. It's just one. It's 2d4 less to a minimum of 1.
I'll have them out anyway, just
Okay.
and yeah, I don't think they'll do a lot. I'll probably just keep them chilling.
Okie dokie. So
You said charisma saving throw, didn't you?
I did say Christmas saving throw. I will come to that in a
That's
second.
all right, just-
So why can I not see this when I want to? What about that in a minute? Okay, so initiatives. Carlos was an 18, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Lyra?
28.
28. Foundling?
10.
Asher?
3.
Leela?
16.
Yes. Kafina?
15.
And Cedric?
24, critted.
Nice. And what was your charisma save?
Ha! 16?
Oh,
I got a 6, so then rolled the bonus d10, and I got 10 on it, which is great, but it was only 16 total.
Let's try it. As a reaction. And we have always done it after I've heard.
yeah. I think in this instance, you do not have a reaction to give because this is before combat. So you don't have a reaction to do this at this point. So, Cedric, as you start rushing forwards, the rest of you see as he freezes and just hunches over, starting to thrash. It's like, as he does so, a series of mushrooms bulge and tear through the clothing along the arms and the spine, pushing through the separate plates of the armor. Cedric, you are charmed.
Ooh, okay.
And you are not in possession of your movements or actions.
Woo!
So,
That's fine. You didn't have spell slots anyway.
Yeah.
so at the top of the round, Lyra, you are up.
Should have cast the protection spell on Cedric instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Planar Warrior.
Okay, first I can play a warrior.
And then I will use my movement and my action to get into close combat with her.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right,
That's it.
that is your turn. So bear with me whilst I do two things to get this set up. Because I'm realizing that this system that I've got set up at the moment is a little unwieldy for me. So let's go to, actually no, it's not too bad. Cedric, on your turn, so I open up your sheet.
There's nothing on there.
You feel compelled. You spin around and you point your hands at Asher.
Oh no.
And cast Ray of Enfeeblement. Make an attack roll for me.
I would love to. A 29 to hit.
That hits. So Asher, you are under the effect of Ray of Enfeeblement. So you're...
Do half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Yep.
For the next minute.
At the end of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell effect at the end of your turn.
You got my concentration marker. Cool.
Yes. And as a bonus action, if you indeed have one.
Pretty much turn myself invisible.
Hidden step, yeah, doesn't really help anything. All right, then that is the end of your turn. The end of your turn, make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw coming right up, and I critted. 24.
You are no longer charmed, but the spores and the mushrooms still remain on you. You suddenly find yourself back within your faculties, kind of aware that this could happen again, but you are, for the moment, back.
Sorry, Asher. I don't know what came over me.
But that is the end of your turn. The end of your turn is a lair action.
Lair.
Steady on, no need to get all Larry.
Zuggtmoy sees as Lyra in the face and just raises a hand. You watch as spores in the ground just start to grow and expand out, forming fungal balls in the shape of the holes.
Oh!
We said this, guys. We said this.
That grow and gather in this area. These single eyes with fungus and mushroom-like tendrils that expand out and just float. At the end of the lair action, Kalatar.
Oh, shite.
I didn't realise how high you were.
Well, I knew it was going to be relatively low. I thought there was probably going to be at least one more person in front.
No.
Okay, that's good. I would like to cast animate objects on 10 mushrooms.
Okay.
That are round to get there.
Okay.
And fly them all at them.
Okay. Make your attack rolls. Oh, mushroom bopping damage.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that noise. Never. I hate it so much. It's actually great. No, it's me.
So Kalatar is now concentrating.
1.
Misses.
10.
Misses.
16.
Misses.
What's the 18.
Just hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 hits, 1's a crit.
Okay.
Now. Seven fours, 28.
28 points of damage.
No, 7 fours.
So the force, yeah, 28.
28. 50.
Okay. 50 points of damage.
Yes.
All right, so as you blast, make note of this because I'm trying to do multiple things. Once the spores fire out and impact into Zuggtmoy, dealing a variety of bludgeoning damage, which is very impressive. Nice. Guess that. And then you get that, and they are there. And there's that many of them. Okay. So that is your turn. It
With
is.
my bonus action.
Oh yes, sorry.
I would like to inspire Asher,
Okay.
and my inspiring words are: "This may be the last time I get to do this with a flapper on the ass."
Almost certainly is the last time you get to do
I mean,
this.
I'll probably get killed for doing that. So
Yeah, probably. Not undeservedly.
no.
Alright. So that is.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay there.
Okay. Bear with me. Sorry. Making my life a little easier. Trying to do multiple things at multiple times. We have that. And there. Okay. Right, it is now Zuggtmoy's turn.
Yeah.
And since no one else is within range of her, remind me, does protection from evil gives her disadvantage on the attack against you?
Yep.
Okay.
If she's a fiend.
She is a fiend.
I thought she might be.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
demon.
she's a fiend.
Completely irrelevant. I can't smite.
Okay, so at disadvantage, she is going to make 4 pseudopod attacks.
Oh shit.
Okay.
These are non-magical. These are non-metallic weapons.
I'm using, if you remember, I've got.
Yeah, different shield. So that was a 15 to hit. Unnatural 20.
Nope.
There we are. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
And 23 to hit.
Yes, that will hit as well.
Okay, so 2 hits, 2 misses. So you take. I'll do these 2 damage separately because of concentration. So that was 16 plus 7. So 23 points of bludgeoning and poison damage from the first. So concentration check for me.
Unnatural 20.
Yep, fine. And then the next one is 29 points of bludgeoning and poison damage. So DC 15 this time around.
Oh, 14.
So protected you for a turn, which is probably what you wanted when I rolled quite well on some of the other attacks. But that will end her turn. Brings us to Leela.
Just clarifying, when I cast haste,
Yes.
does that then give me? That's my action. Does it then give me another action, or just give me a?
No, for you, casting haste is a bonus action because it's using your gadget. It replicates the effect of haste.
Yeah.
So you have an action and your additional hasted action that you can use to make a weapon attack, dash, hide, and something else.
So when I
use an object.
So action, bonus action, it gives me
An additional action.
another action. Is that just to attack though?
It can be used to attack, dash, hide, and
Yeah.
use an object.
So yeah. So okay. Okay. So if I cast something, if I plus that. Yeah, bonus action you take.
You get another action to use trigger or something.
Could I use that extra action to use an item, you say?
Yes.
Okay. So I will summon Construct as my action.
Okay. So what does the construct look like and what is it made of?
So it can play metal or stone. I'm going to go with metal, and it resembles either a golem or a modron.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you know what either of them look like, but
I mean, a golem is just sort of like stereotypical golem shape.
Yeah.
You would know
I
what a
saw
golem
the
looks
golem
like.
from like the labyrinth. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, so she'll do that. So he's metal medium construct golem.
Where does he appear?
I think he appears in an occupied space that you can see within range. I will do it. So I'm guessing I can kind of see behind yellow and next to green.
Yeah, you want to put it
Yeah,
there?
I'm going to put him over there. Yes. I will then. So he's ready. He's there, and
He's made of metal.
he's made of metal.
So this metal homunculus appears and shoot.
Yes.
Does he roll his own initiative? Or does he go
No,
after you?
he's got the same as mine.
He goes after you.
Yes, straight after me.
Okay.
Okay, let me mark that off. That's really spell. Using the spell. Okay. Okay, so then as a bonus action, I will use my overdrive trigger and cast haste on myself.
Okay, you have haste upon yourself.
And then I want to activate my grid shield again.
Okay.
So let me just cast haste on myself.
Haste it doesn't do anything to.
Oh,
it doesn't do
I've
anything
got to
when it comes to
remember.
movement. Yes.
I've got to remember that's plus 2.
Plus 2 to your
Okay.
AC.
And then yeah, I use 2.
Put them in there, please. It's fine.
And
That's fine. Do your turn. Worry about ventilation in a minute.
then yeah, use an item. I'll bot my grid shield.
Okay, so that gives you an extra 3 to your AC. Something like that.
5.
Oh. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Hold on. Action, bonus action,
Hasted action.
hasted action. I can't do anything else. I can't move.
You have many movement speeds.
I do have many movement speeds. I will. Can I go kind of around, not right by the wall, so kind of in between the green and the wall, but kind of round?
So what, over here?
What's this?
That's just mushrooms on the floor.
Yeah, can I come round to about here so I've kind of got a view of everything?
Okay.
And the drones will follow me too.
Okay, so the yellow one's going to make a swipe at you with its fungus. There we go. I'm building into the encounter, so I can't actually see their stats. So bear with me. As I bring up the statistics, it is going to. It gets to make a touchdown against you. 2.
No.
It was like 22. Okay, so nothing happens there. All right, that ends your turn, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Golem.
Golem. So he can do a slam attack.
Okay.
So yes, he will go for green beholdy.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Plus 10. 25
Hits.
Oh, that's correct. So it's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, as it slams into this beholder, it bursts like a balloon and expands up this massive rush of spores, which affects
Oops.
just avoid you, actually. Oh, actually, no, it's going to the radius center on itself, so yes. So I need for Cedric and Foundling. Actually, Foundling, you don't need to worry about this.
I wouldn't say that was centered on itself. Would it? You just. Are we not right above it?
Sorry?
Because to us, that doesn't look like it's centered on itself.
I mean, that is where it's centered.
I think you're either way.
Well, it still hits Foundling and Cedric, so
Okay.
Foundling, you don't need to do anything for this one because you're. I mean, actually, you're not. Are you immune to poison? You just have advantage on it.
I'm immune to poison.
Cedric, make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure, I'm resistant to poison, so.
Advantage.
A 24?
Okay, nothing happens to you. So these spores expand out, and both of you instinctively hold your breath, even with a fan, and you go, I don't need to.
It says makes the number of attacks equal to half this spell's level. So I get 2. It gets 2 attacks.
Yes.
Level 4.
That one has gone through.
Okay. I will tell it to hit the yellow one.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I mean, it works. So unnatural 20.
Punches through this one as well.
That is a 13.
So Cedric, Asher, Kelatar, and Kipina make Constitution saving throws.
Stars.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Poison,
what was it?
poison beholder pinatas.
On saves.
Don't say.
Yes. Against poison. Make anything.
13.
13,
Oh,
Cedric.
against poison.
Yeah, this is poison again.
No, I'm really
Oh, it's not any better. 13.
hang on.
So hang on, I'll go through the numbers. So 21 for you, so you're fine. Cedric, 13.
Yes.
Okay. Asher,
24.
24. Yeah, you're fine.
I've already taken off the 5. It was originally 29.
Okay, and Kafina?
23.
23. Okay, Cedric, you take 8 points of poison damage, reduced to 4.
Okay, my next attack with Genesis will deal an extra 1d8 damage. Just need to try and
Cool.
verbalize
So
it.
deal poison damage, is it?
It is poison damage, yes.
I feel like this might not be as useful here, Cedric.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just, you never,
It makes the number bigger.
you never know.
All right. And that's the end of the golem.
Yes.
All right then. Brings us to the next person on the initiative order, which is Kipina.
Hey. Yeah. So I didn't mention my broom when we came out of holiday time, so I assume I'm not on my broom.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's currently in your bag of holding.
Yeah. Action to take it out. That's cumbersome. Plus, I can get knocked off it, which I don't like.
Minor inconvenience.
Yeah, depending on where you fall. Yeah, so yeah, I am going to quicken Investiture of Wind on myself.
Okay.
Sorry, who's the blue? What's the blue marker for again?
The big blue base, or blue meeple.
The blue base.
That's the other of the fungus spore beholders.
Okay. Yeah. So now I have a fly speed of 60. I'd like to get some distance, preferably vertically. I don't know. I mean, nothing so far has shown flying capabilities. So I guess these beholders are floating, are they?
They are floating, yes.
I mean, screw it. I'll use my action to hit that beholder that's not far in front of me. It's a 15-foot cube attack. Am I able to just corner him, get him on the?
Where's it centered? Is it starting from you?
No, it's not starting from me. I can pick a space within 60 feet of me, and it's a 15-foot cube AoE bludgeoning wind attack.
Okay, so you're going to pop it on that side there.
You can use your action to create a 15-foot cube of whirling wind centered on a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 2d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. If a large or smaller creature fails the save, the creature is also pushed up to 10 feet away from the center of the cube.
Words.
It has 1 hit point, so it burst. So Cedric, Asher, Kalatar, and Kafina make Constitution saving throws. Don't act surprised. This is literally literally just what the other ones did.
I thought that was, I got mixed up. I thought that was just Leela going ham on all of her destructive power.
23.
23, okay. Kalatar?
22.
Okay. Asher?
13.
13 for Asher.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
boy.
Okay. And Kafina?
17?
Okay. So, Asher, you take 9 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
I know, right? Alright, that ends. So, where are you moving, Kafina?
Yeah, is there anywhere I can see that's like a good cover place that's inside? If not, then I might just back out around the corner a bit to get some cover.
I mean, it depends on what you're covering from.
Every enemy?
I mean, there are mushroom shells over here, one over there. These things are hanging mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't really want to be like, I kind of want to try and stay away from everything. And I know the beholders were floating, but I mean, there's the guys hanging from the ceiling. It's a tricky. I might just back up a bit around the corner.
You're leaving and going around the corner.
Yeah, just to get some cover.
Alrighty.
And that's all my action. So
Right, that ends your turn. Brings us on to the Ludwig family. So, number 2 has actually got a line on you from there. So, as the 3 of them are going to step forward to the edge of their balcony, and they're going to raise one of their arms. You see it just form into this sort of small cannon-like appendage. And they are going to fire poisonous pistol shots, 2 each. So they get to make 2 shots against Kafina, which is a disadvantage, I know, because it's a ranged attack.
yay!
But they ignore cover, so it doesn't matter.
No. It's not just from cover. It's disadvantage from investiture.
No. They ignore cover. So from where you are, there's partial cover, but they ignore cover.
Yeah, but they still have to roll with disadvantage, right?
I know. Cover adds 2 to the AC, or adds to the AC.
Okay.
However, that is a 22 on the first.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll damage on the first one to see whether or not it knocks you out. So first of all is this. That is 2 points. 6 points piercing damage and 15 points of poison damage. So Constitution saving throw.
Is it a single con save or is it
single con save because it's all the same damage?
Correct. 29.
Ignore that roll I just did.
That's fine. I was going to ignore it. Second attack against Kafina. Natural 1. Okay. Then 2 shots against. 2 shots against Leela. No. And 2 shots against Kalatar. Sorry?
So fair, but I was like, I don't know why fair, but
She summoned a bunch of mushrooms to attack the mystery.
yeah, a little bit.
Against Leela, a 21 and a 23.
Misses.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Nice. Against Kalatar. That is 24
Yeah.
and 22. So you take 8 points of piercing damage and 13 points of poison damage. So 8, 13, 21. And a con save. Or concentration on animate objects.
22.
Okay, second damage is much worse. But roll another con save anyway.
Yep. More.
12 points of combined damage.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, they're really down on it.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 on the dice.
Yeah, that'll do. As the one up here that shot at, no, actually, one was the one that shot at Athena, fires again. There was a
Misfire.
looks and
I hate it when your arm stops working like that.
I know, right? Weird. That is going to end their turn. Rambling.
Use 55 feet of movement to get up into combat with Zuggtmoy.
Yep, I've forgotten about legendary actions already, but never mind. I will do that. Deal with that in a second.
And then start trying to hit her. So, taunt for 1.
Yep.
Rolled a 2, so
Misses.
that's going to miss. Taunt for 2. Rolled a 2. Fine, it's going to be one of those days, is it?
It's going to be one of your days.
Staff of Striking.
Okay.
That's better. I'll be very disappointed if a 27 doesn't hit.
You know, funnily enough, it hits.
Okay, and I'm going to expend 3 charges to do extra force damage.
Okay.
So that is going to be 13 basic
Uh-huh. 13 basic bitch.
plus another 6 of force.
So,
Oh, no,
you-
plus another 6 of force.
So 19 total.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your third attack.
Yeah, and then war pick for the 4th attack. Cocking hell, a natural 1.
Oh,
Misses. So you swing the water this time, it just sticks into the fungus on the ground. Zuggtmoy looks-
Fine. Bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's it. Use all the resources. Blow them all.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And can she make a dex save or be knocked prone?
Sure. 27.
Yeah, that passes.
Yep.
Okay, unarmed strike 2. 26 to hit
Hits.
for another 10. And same again. Try and knock her prone.
Sure, why not? 19?
Passes. Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty then. That will end your turn. She is going to use a legendary action to make a pseudo attack against Fangling.
Yes, obviously she fears my immense martial capabilities.
25 to hit.
25 will hit.
So that is, we ignore the poison damage, which is just hitting you with a pseudo pot. 4, 0. 9 points of damage.
9.
As we ineffectually flail at each other.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, that ends the legendary action. Asher, you're up.
You
I
need
will
me-
drop concentration on Raven Feeblement.
I cannot get into combat, but I appreciate that. I would like to run 40 feet in a straight line.
Yep.
And then when I get to there, I will summon 2 winter wolves.
Christ, this battle needs more things.
Yep.
More things, more things.
We always need more combatants to bog down combat.
No, no, right.
Wait, I think I have a summoning spell.
I'm just going to use this red and this green Meeple to represent the two winter wolves.
They will
There.
then go. They can move 70 feet. So one will go to the immediate left of her, and
Do they
one will
move
go.
on your? Do they move on your turn? Or do they roll their own initiative?
I thought it would just be easier if they went on my turn.
That's not how the spell works, is it?
I don't know. You've written this bit down separately.
As if by the conjure woodland beings, I think it is, or conjure animals.
What was that
So,
table we were?
Yes, the summon things, isn't it? Part of it. It's actually written in the item. Therewith. Shadow Bane.
They roll initiative.
Some two winter wolves. Yeah, you can cast the conjure animals spell.
Winter Wolf has an initiative of. Has a dex of +1, so I assume it's +1.
Okay.
Oh, good. They move on my turn.
Oh, okay.
Same number.
So what's their maximum hit points?
75.
5. Armor class.
18.
Really?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
Speed.
50 feet.
50, and initiative is the same as yours, isn't it?
Indeed.
Which is
3.
3. And there's 2 of them.
There is.
Oh, goody. More things. 1, but never mind, that'll do for purposes of initiative. Okay then. Alright, so now if it's the end of your turn and the wolves are doing things.
Yep, so the green one will go to the immediate left, and the blue one will go to the immediate right. How far apart do they need to be?
Green one goes to the right and the red one to the left.
Kind of irrelevant, but yeah, sure. One goes left, one goes right.
Yeah.
And they need to be 15 feet apart from each other, so to not catch any allies or themselves in the 15-foot freezing cone they're about to exhale onto.
So, like that, effectively?
Hang on, I've got to switch back to the camera. Yeah, just so they don't catch each other.
Okay.
And then they will... Can she make a dexterity save?
Twice, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
She will pass.
18 and 21.
Yes. But she takes half.
Okay, well done.
Half of 16, so 8.
8. That does even less than you would expect. Cold doesn't seem to bother her anyway.
That's fine. They'll unlikely get that maneuver back. I just thought it would be something rather than nothing on my turn.
As you come rushing forward, you conjure your 3 wolves by slashing the sword through the air. They come bounding out, flanking a pincer movement, and this beam of frost that surrounds them. It doesn't bother Zuggtmoy too much.
I can live with that.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right. Then she is going to use a legendary action to pseudopause. Foundling. A 20 mini to hit. No, sorry, I got that wrong. 32 to hit.
That's still a 20 many.
I'm afraid that doesn't hit because 20 many is my AC, and that's
Okay. So that is 11 points of damage to you, bludgeoning.
Okey-doke.
All right, that is the end of there. Brings us to the gas spores, of which there is only one left. It's going to attempt to make the touch against, I don't know, Lyra. 17.
Nope.
Yeah, that's all. The others are dead. So top of the round, Lyra.
Okay, bonus action. I will use the Hunter's Prospect to cast Hunter's Mark.
Uh-huh.
Having done that, I shall take 2 attacks with my shiny golden sword.
Yep.
And I will, as per usual, be sort of dotting around her with teleports as I attack.
Yeah, I'm not going to move you because that's just easier.
That's fair enough. So, first attack. Uh, 17. I imagine that misses.
Just misses.
Second attack. 22.
Hit.
So, that's
A lot.
3d8 and 1d6.
Yep.
Plus a lot as well. .26 force damage.
26 points of damage. Okay, so the blade comes in and explodes up against her. Alrighty.
That will be it for my turn.
Okay. She is then going to use her last legendary action to make a concentrating on stuff for Hunter's Mark. She is going to make her last legendary action against you. You are no longer at disadvantage for her, and a natural 20.
Naturally.
It was, actually.
So you take it is 10 plus 8, 18, and 6, 4. 24 points of bludgeoning damage. And 21 points of poison damage. Or a really well. Sorry?
I said that's disgusting.
Yeah. What can I say?
I don't think I can maintain concentration, and I certainly don't.
No, Hunter's Mark is now gone. All right. Cedric.
I will move 40 feet, more or less diagonally to the right. Yes, the direction you're going. Yes, exactly what you're doing is more or less. I want to make sure that I'm maintaining a 30-foot range on her. And most of the pie as well. Cool. I will cast Scale Rock. She'll probably make the DC, but I'm going to try it anyway because it's a cool spell.
Con save, yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, actually, unnatural 20.
Why couldn't you just stuck with the original noise?
It's well, the numbers were there, and then I looked at what her con mod is and went, oh, okay.
Yep, that beats it. So that was my action. Yay, go me.
Nothing off that?
No. Blah, blah, blah. If it fails, if it fails the thing, then the attacks, blah, blah, blah. The affected creature can make it. Yeah, that's literally it. It's actually kind of good, but also kind of bad. Like, it's pretty...
one and done. It's like disintegrates.
Yeah, which is a bad month because it's quite high slot. Anyway. Pretty much don't have anything to do with my bonus action, so I'm gonna end my turn.
Right, it is now time for lair action. And lair action is going to be a thing.
Can we make it so that every time Luke says lair action, we just get like something appear on the screen and just goes.
All right, she is going to use her. No, go away. Poison condition. I didn't ask for you. She can use her infestation spores centered on a plant. Oh, look, there's a plant. So I need 4 Cedric, Lyra, Asher, and Family to each make a Constitution saving throw.
Poison?
It is not poison, specifically.
Wow, that's low.
Sucks.
Foundling.
18.
Okay, that fails.
Diamond Soul.
Yep. Roll work.
Let's see how bad it rolls this time. Yep, down to 14.
Really fails. So roll percentile dice.
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay. 51.
Okay. You see an altered version of reality. Your mind convinces you that things are true, even in the face of overwhelming evidence to the contrary.
Okay.
Okay. Lyra.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Asher
19?
just fails.
Knew I should have used the D10.
So roll a percentile dice for me, Asher.
Asher,
3.
falling blocks.
3. Asher, you are standing as these spores sort of sink into you, look around, and you can see visions in the world around you that others do not. That is all. That one. And then who's the other one that was in there?
Me.
Cedric.
Without, yeah, I mean 100%. I felt 11.
Deep roll percentile for me.
Roll D2. Roll a dice. 2 of them, preferably.
Roll 1d20.
Do many things.
5.
Do anything. So
1d20 plus 5. That is a 85.
85. Okay. These fungi really itch everywhere. You were just constantly scratching at unseen fungal infections.
I just remember this mushrooms being like this last time.
All right, that is the end of the lair action.
We're still concentrating, therefore.
Slam, blam, 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 blam.
We started to 17 this. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 was the 18 to 18. For those watching at home wondering why I'm giving up the armor class, because it's easier.
No.
Because it's totally irrelevant.
Taking out the 2, 3, and 4, the next one was 10, so 18 on that one.
That one hits.
So 7.
Because when you guys can see the dice on the screen, you can check for me and put it in the comments if you see numbers going wrong. And that's in the room, so, you know, Laura will throw things at it.
Bastard.
Well, you looked at the TV as if there's someone there. So I liked it.
15 plus 28 is 43.
15 and 28, yeah, 43. Yeah. 3 points of bludgeoning damage from mushrooms.
Nice, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
this is why this spell rocks.
Yeah.
Fairly sure. Yes.
Oh, take Hunter's Mark off now, so that's gone.
Is Lyra just within 60 feet?
Where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll take one step forward.
And then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips. Sorry.
And now just blast in time.
We'll get done for the copyright on that one, but
Yeah, to be fair, Kellerfeld cover it for us. We'll go all in say yay.
certainly would. Someone. Yeah, as a bonus action, I will inspire Lyra by saying, I forgot to make you do this. You go, girl!
So there it is inspired.
Bollocks, I'd forgot that you'd inspired me as well. I just failed that check and I've got a D10.
You have 2 d10s.
Yeah.
All right. Action
Action
bonus.
Yeah, no,
Kind of
I'm
a
not
movement.
going to move it further.
All right. Zuggtmoy is going to use a bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike on herself. So as the tendrils extend from her body and under her cloak, they extend out into these long, spiny protrusions of that onto her. She is then going to make a. Maybe the next time we hit a creature with weapon sounds a bit sad, but never mind. It's only a bad question. She is going to attack Lyra. No, actually, Foundling. She's going to deal with this. For 22 to hit. 32 to hit Foundling, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, make a strength saving throw, please.
Ooh, goody. Oh, baddie. Diamond Soul, and at least this time I can't roll worse. Unless D&D Beyond has something worse than a natural 1 in its memory banks.
Somehow the natural negative 2.
If I make a dexterity check, then yes, it does.
But it gave me more ones, but luckily in the form of an 11. So that gives me a total of 21.
Fails. So you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained.
No,
As
I'm
the point
not.
is freedom of movement.
Yeah.
She did not know that.
Woo! Big plays have done nothing in this.
I mean, technically, he is still restrained. He's just.
You're also restrained, but you can get out of being restrained.
Yes.
Yeah.
On your turn.
Sorry, the way you said it.
Yes.
She had forgotten that.
No, I had forgotten that. She didn't know that. I'd forgotten that. She didn't know.
Luke had forgotten it, thus she did it.
Did nothing in this fight, but the pre-fight spells. Yeah.
All right. She is then going to continue with her pseudo attacks. She no longer has that spell, so she is going to make one more against Foundling with advantage because restrained. However, might not do it. 21.
Yes, that does it.
Oh, okay. For 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Lyra, 2 attacks against you. One is a 17, the other one's a natural 1.
Neither hit.
No, I didn't think so. Carry on with your days. So that is Mila.
Okay.
She is hasted, so
Yes.
what she sounds like when she speaks.
Um,
No, she's taller now.
so I can one spell one
Great
attack.
restoration.
Okay. Can I guess I can still, is that like a pillar that I have to go around? Or can I go more under it, like past Cedric?
It's hanging from the ceiling, this mushroom
Oh,
here.
okay.
So you can go under it.
Can I get into a line of a direct with her?
There. I don't know why. From where you are, in order to get a line that hits her, you're going to be hitting either Lyra or Cedric.
Can I not go further up?
What's your movement speed? 50.
It will be 50 now, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get there.
Yeah, that's 9, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. Can I scorch and ray her, please?
You may make your attack rolls. You said you wanted to get in line with her. I thought you were going to lightning bolts.
Not yet. I'm kind of
No, you
seeing what
preparation.
I'm seeing what works and what doesn't really.
Okay.
19.
Hits.
4 points of fire damage.
4 points of fire damage. The fire impacts and does not seem to burn her as much.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray is 3 attacks, dear.
Oh yeah! 3 points.
No, you have to roll to hit. So it's
19.
hits. So that was the 3 for the damage.
Yeah. And then 22.
Hits.
8 points.
So another 6 total of those 2. Okay, that's your action. You will use your movement.
Can I then bonus action make 2 bombs
Yes.
and then that second action throw them?
Yes, they are attacks,
Can I
technically.
do it so that they land kind of behind her or against like the throne so they're not hitting people.
What's the radius of
10
them?
foot.
10-foot radius? Yeah, if you hit it just at the back of the throne, it would hit them.
Yeah.
Might hit one of the wolves, but.
Sorry, Wolfie.
So, okay, so you're lobbing the 2 bombs to blow up
Yes.
behind her. Okay.
So,
What type of damage is it?
bludgeoning.
Dex save for the green winter wolf, please, Colin.
The what? Sorry, for the Winter Wolves.
Dex save,
A
please.
dex save
Just
plus.
for one of them.
Let me just check if they have proficiency or anything like that.
Actually, I should point out, Asher is concentrating because she summons wolves.
They strangely do not.
Technically, yes. So it's actually 2 saving throws to be made.
Yeah.
Colin.
50. I mean, what's the DC? Because I don't think they can make it.
Is the save the same as
It's your spell save, DC.
18?
So it's 18.
Yeah, no, they both got 15, strangely enough.
So roll damage. This is against 2 bombs, so they have to make 2 saves, technically.
Oh, 2 saves each, yeah?
Yeah. All right.
One got an 18, so the one on the left got an 18.
Okay. One on the left, the green one.
Yeah, and the one on the right got a 5. So, yeah.
Okay, so split the damage into the 2 bombs, please, Lord.
Yes, I'm just double checking that I didn't write 46 for both of them. And it's actually just for one. Oh yeah, no, it's really okay. So the first bomb was 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 16 to both wolves.
And the second bomb was 9.
So 5 to the green one, 9 to the red. As the explosions go off behind her, she looks just over her shoulder, completely disinterested. Doesn't affect her.
Is that fire?
Non-magical bludgeoning.
Oh, yeah,
The Scorching Ray did hit her, but it didn't do as much damage.
okay. So no fire, no bludgeoning, no poison, no cold.
Kafina.
Hey. So can I just get a quick this opening here, how high up is that?
About 40 feet.
Okay, so it's quite a high opening.
Yes.
How high is the chamber itself though?
About 80 feet.
Cool, cool. And everyone's basically focusing on the main girl, right? Like it seemed like everyone's attack's gone there.
Yes. Oh, sorry, yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, there was the construct that needs to
I can do
go.
it after please.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure? All right. I'm gonna for my bonus, quicken mirror image. I'm going to fly across to the opposite side. So I'm trying to get cover on the opposite side of the opening.
Okay, so you just go over here.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing I'll see the other 2 on the mushroom, and I'm going to use my action to do the 15-foot cube just behind them. So hopefully, if I get the push effect, it'll knock them off.
So your line of sight from there, so they're hanging down about 20.
Oh, so they're actually hanging off the ceiling. They're not standing on the mushroom.
The mushroom is hanging from the ceiling. Effectively, it's a balcony that is there for.
Yeah. So you said hanging from the ceiling. I thought their feet might actually be stuck to the ceiling.
No, they're hanging from a balcony. So it's a
Yeah.
constitution, yes, or a dex save.
Constitution. Actually, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong spell at the moment.
Constitution.
Yeah, I believe it.
Natural 20,
Mm,
25, and 24.
24. Yeah, both of those are saves. So they're only going to take half of 7.
So they take 4.
Yep. And because they succeeded, they don't get pushed. So
Anything else?
no, that's maybe seeing as I see them, maybe I could scoot along the wall a bit more and maybe be out of everyone's vision.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, that is the end of your turn. Brings us to the gunslingers. Kafina has now disappeared. Drone, sorry. Oh, sorry, the golem.
Yes. That's still one of the beholder look like things.
The big white base, yes.
Yeah. I'm guessing it can't really like grapple it or anything.
It's a medium creature. It can grapple a size above it, technically.
Because I was just thinking, like, it's made up of all the things, it's probably not going to be able to grapple it. Probably still. So, I don't want to put poison people over again, but it's kind of weird what you can do. Can I try and eat it?
Or try and throw a.
Can I take the construct up to it? Because even if they just touch it, they get some fire damage.
Okay.
But can I, like, try and make him throw it so that they explode against like a wall out of the way?
You can certainly try. Does it have damage when you touch it at that exact moment?
It just says, so when a creature that touches the construct or hits it with a melee attack, well, within 5 feet of it, takes 1d10 fire damage. So I'm guessing if
I would say it happens immediately if it's trying to grapple it.
yeah. Can it try and grapple it, please?
Okay, make an athletics check. Or make an acrobatics check for this thing.
What about just the dex?
Athletics for you.
No, it's got its own things.
Yes, it's an athletics check for it.
Yeah. An athletic dex, isn't it?
Strength.
Strength. Yeah, so it's got its own stats.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not using my stats.
I know.
Yeah, no, that's what I got confused. You were saying for you, and I was like, no.
It's athletics for. Sorry, you are making an athletics check for it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. No, 11.
I rolled a 12. So as it goes, hug time. The thing just floats up. It's like the warmth that is coming off it as it goes to hug just sort of creates a little air current and just sort of floats up slightly.
Okay. If it's
That's one attack.
Is it out of reach?
No, that'll just be the phonetic describe. You can sort of just go from there. Ross, I have just answered your question.
Punch it.
So
It didn't like the fact it didn't get a hug, so it's going to punch it.
To be fair, aren't we all like that?
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
28.
Hits.
So it gets fire damage as well as the 98, which I forgot about last time. But I doubt, well, it blows up anyway, so.
Have 1 hit point.
Yay!
So both walls, Lyra, Asher, and Cedric, just about. Con saves.
That's why I'm going to push 61. What a waste of max damage.
I know, right?
Did it move its full 30 feet?
Let's move 25 feet.
Or can I move one more forward?
We'll knock over Lyra in the process.
I do.
So, and both walls as well. I was doing that. So, Asher.
Wolf on the left is 7.
Okay, so that's affected.
Wolf on the right is 7. And I got 25.
Okay, you're fine. The walls both take 9 points of damage. Lyra,
17.
you're fine. Cedric.
25.
Inspiration on that.
Okay, Cedric, you're fine. That is everyone in there because the golem is immune to poison. Because it's a golem. So that will end that. So it's now time for the Sorcerer Gunslingers. Number 2 is going to spend its action to attempt to fix its weapon, which does, or spend an attack to fix the weapon. Has 1 shot left. The other 2 have got 2 shots they're going to take each. So we are going to make poisonous pistol shots at 2 at Lyra, 2 at Asher, 1 at Leela. So she's going to come around here and buff, and they're going to come over there and boof. So 2 against Lyra. Unnatural 20.
No.
The other one misses as well. The ones against Asher. 24 and 26.
Yep.
And the one against Leela, natural 20. So, piercing damage against Asher, 2 hits against you were. Actually, I'm going to do it separately because concentration, which you're probably fine on, but I have to do it anyway. So that is 11 and 10, 21 points of damage for the first.
It's just to me.
Yes, to you. Make a con save.
21. Fail.
So the walls vanish. The walls are gone.
Yep.
Which goes me what this one. So 12 points of poison damage and another 11, so 23 points of damage for the second attack. Both miss Lyra, so these ones for poison. Those ways the piercing for Leela. 14 points of piercing damage and 33 points of poison damage.
Okay.
So 47 points of damage total. And make a constitution saving throw to see if your golem stays. You need to beat a 24, 23 even.
19, but can I plus 5 it?
Yes, you can. So you can use your reaction to do that. Your golem doesn't go anywhere. You send some figure away and you go, aha, I know how to stop this. That will.
I'm not poisoned, it was just poison damage.
Poison damage, yes. That ends the turn. At the end of the turn, Zuggtmoy is going to make a legendary action against Lyra for a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Then 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 of poison.
19 total.
Yep. Funneling.
Yes, I am grappled.
You are. So at the start of your turn, with an ensnaring strike, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
No.
Well, that was not worth spending the bonus life from casting it on. Oh well. The family, your turn.
Get off me, you stupid octopi!
You just sort of spend 5 feet moving just to shrug out of it.
5 piece movement to shrug out of it. So, my perceptions are distorted. Do I need to make some kind of check to be able to know what's going on and what's an enemy?
No, you are aware of what you are fighting. It's just your perception of this. It's no longer Zuggtmoy. It is a giant purple and green spotted mammoth
Nice.
with tentacles that sort of flare out. You just crawl out of its trunk.
Right, you. I'm going to hit you in your tentacly trunk. So, taunt for 1.
Okay.
I'm maybe switching to physical dice. That's yet another 2.
That misses.
Okay, taunt for 2.
Yep.
Okay, 21.
Miss. Hit.
Wait, what? What does the AC suddenly go up?
For 7 damage.
Done by the damage. Okay.
Staff striking. 25 to hit.
Hits.
So that's 11 normal. And then I'll do 3 charges again.
Okay. So that's 6.
So that's a further 6 for a total of 17.
What are these dice that you're rolling for the extra force damage?
It's a d6 per charge.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I thought for some reason it was like a D8 at least. And it was like, rolling really low. Anyway, that's third attack.
Yep, war pick,
Sure.
21 to hit
Hits.
for 11. And then flurry of blows again.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yes.
A 9. And a dex save will be knocked prone.
28.
Yeah. And then second one is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
For another 9. And another dex save will be knocked prone. And why do I even bother?
25.
Yeah.
Okay. Zuggtmoy is looking beat up. You come in, slamming with the tonfas, the staff, the war pick, and your feet. She is getting seemingly.
I'm going to kill that mammoth.
You know, kill the mammoth. The mammoth is looking a little unhappy. Asher.
Ah, finally, a turn where I can reach her.
Yep.
I can't wait to whiff all these attacks. I would like to get into melee with her.
Melon. Yep.
And I now have pack tactics, into which I will try and two-handed great weapon master her shoulders away from her head.
Okay.
27.
Yes.
25. 24, sorry.
24 points of damage. Okay.
Crit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
So 33.
33, yeah.
Yep.
That is all I can do, but not bad.
All right. That was all that. So 2 sword blades cut deeply into her. A new target has come into the field, so she couldn't use legendary action to hit Asher. Were those reckless? Although no, you just
Nope,
had to...
I have pack tactics.
Yeah, that's what it was. That is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
For 11 points of bludgeoning damage
Uh-huh.
and 14 poison, so 25 total.
Yep.
Tricky. Would be the wolves, would be the gas spores, but they're all dead. Lyra.
Right. I'm going to stick with what I know. Hard cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on Zuggtmoy,
Yarp.
in case you were wondering.
I was
And then make 2 attacks.
Go for it.
First attack
Yes.
is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
That's 25 points force damage.
5 points of force. Nice. Okay. That cuts another blade, blasting off some of the fungi that cover her torso and body.
Second attack is a 22 to hit
Yep.
for 17
17.
points of magical slashing.
Yep. Looking rough.
That will be it.
All right. She will use her third and final legendary action to turn to Bob and Asher, because Asher is a big problem. Natural one. Cedric.
Cool. Okay. You know what? I'm done with her potentially resisting stuff. So I'm going to dump a 5th level guiding bolt on her, and hopefully the attack roll isn't bad.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, thank God for that. 29 to hit.
Did it hover dangerously close to...
It did, yes, it did. Yep.
When you hit harder than what you roll for to attack. Jesus.
26
Okay.
to points of damage.
And she is now glowing. So
She is now glowing.
has advantage.
I will keep moving up. I wanted to make sure I'm like within 30 feet of Asher, but I will move, continue moving deeper into the cave.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. there? Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is a lair action. So Zuggtmoy is going to do. Can't do that. Can't do that. So we'll do that again. She will summon back the beholders.
More hugs.
More hugs. Oof. Oof.
That wasn't meant to happen.
Hello. All right, Skeletor, your turn.
Yeah.
Actually, those things have got hit points, haven't they? The
My mushroom.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they count as constructs, though. They considered immune to poison.
I'm not sure.
Because one did explode near something.
I'd argue that they don't breathe, so they can't breathe it in. It's a mushroom.
I mean, I suppose technically they're plants, so they're just objects. It does say. It says each creature. I would.
An animated object is a construct.
Okay. In which case,
DC, hit points, attack, strength, and depth, 7 points.
they are considered to be a creature, so they immune to poison damage, though.
I thought we just said it was a construct.
Generally, constructs are immune to poison damage, but they do usually specify that they are immune to poison damage.
Not apparently.
Okay. Interesting point of clarification.
Intelligence of 3, charisma 1, speed of 30 feet. An object lacks legs or other appendages can be for locomotion instead of flying speed of 30 and didn't hover. The object is physically attached to certain or larger objects, such as chamber or wall, speed of 0. Has blind sight. Yeah, literally says nothing about
Elemental resistances. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I said before. Generally, constructs are immune to poison. The fact that these are mushrooms, they're probably going to be immune to the poison of the stuff that she summons. So carry on with your day.
Okay. I will take a step diagonally away from the thing.
It gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
15?
Just misses.
Okay.
At which point I will then bottle with
Many mushrooms.
many mushrooms. First with advantage.
The very first one will be with advantage, yes.
Okay, we'll roll that one separately. The 19
Hits.
and
Then more.
no, 1 crit. No. 2 crits. 2 misses.
Okay.
And 8 hits, 2 which are crits.
Okay.
Oh.
32 points of damage from the extra plus 4, isn't it?
Plus 4.
So 32 on top of your many
12
Oh my god.
It's 2d4 each.
No, it's 1d4.
So 8 hits,
8 hit.
2 crits. So it's 10.
Good point.
So it's effectively 10 hits.
Okay, I will take those up because I'm going to look for them.
Okay.
Because I started up.
So I've already marked off the 32 damage, so what's on the dice?
$28.
Okay. As the mushrooms flurry and blast into Zuggtmoy, it knocks her back. She staggers. But as she does, the spores surround her and erupt, causing new plates of mushrooms to erupt along her body, sort of casting off the decaying older shell. She grows almost an extra 2 feet. and looks down upon each of
Ah, a 6-footed mammoth.
you. And anything else for your turn? And she has triggered her next thing.
Next wave.
Next wave. Okay, at which point, as it is 10 o'clock, does anyone want to take a break or do you want to continue?
Like, you can read our minds.
Just as my turn started, a message comes into the gift shop for Ross. Someone in the room with Luke discreetly suggests a break. I need a tea.
Okay, in which case we will take 15 minutes to grab beverages and relieve cells and whatnot. We will come back at 10:15, pick this up from there.
Is
We have no
Connor
audio.
still awake?
Oh, there we go.
There are some.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you go on, mate.
Were you live?
Yeah.
It's almost too seamless now. We're not
I know,
ready.
right?
You need to be on the ball. You said press the button. I pressed it. You gotta have faith that I pressed the button. I haven't left this command center.
It's because I forgot I pressed mute on the laptop, so I hadn't heard anyone respond. And I was just like, why is nothing happening? Oh.
Well, hurry up. Some of us have got to kill an angry plant lady.
And Jared all talking.
Anyway, right, it is Zuggtmoy's turn. She is...
No, I'm sure we ended just after she had her turn.
Yeah.
So
Her
she's-
turn was during the break, and she didn't do anything, so...
Oh, well, in which case she's going to use her mind-rendering spores. Because you guys suck.
You
So-
heard him, Tom. She's using a mind-rendering spell.
So 20 foot out, but it gets an extra 5 feet either way because it's sent from there. So, Cedric, Asher, Foundling, Lyra, and the Construct?
Sure.
Make intelligence saving throws.
Uh-oh. Oh.
If you're happy and you know it, roll a save.
If you're worried and you know it, Diamond Soul.
Presumably, we don't get bonuses for being close to Asher at the minute.
Not at the moment.
Well, wow, we all rolled quite similar as well.
Okay, so Asher,
26.
you're fine. Use inspiration, I assume.
Thank you, Kelatar.
Of course.
Welcome, that's what it's there for.
Foundling.
Oh, I rolled an 11, which I thought would be a fail. So I Diamond Souled it. And rolled another 11.
Okay, so your proficiency bonus decreases by 2.
Okay.
Lyra,
8.
your proficiency bonus decreases by 3. Cedric,
7.
your proficiency bonus decreases by 3.
This bullshit again.
It is this bullshit again.
I can't figure out how to do it. It's a straight roll plus the...
Intelligence modifier of the construct.
Is that it?
Whatever that is.
What
Yes.
does challenge mean?
Challenge rating. So how...
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so that got a 5.
Its proficiency bonus goes down by 3.
I don't even know if it has one.
It has it equal to yours.
Oh, right, okay. So,
It technically loses 2.
what would lose it?
It affects the attack.
So just -2 on the attack.
Technically, yes, because it uses your spell attack modifier, so it loses 3 of its attack.
So that takes it down to 7. Does it take it off the damage as well?
No, just the attack roll. All right, so that is the end of Acrimony's turn. Leela, you're up.
Yay! Okay. Well, considering this is kind of the only other spell I can do that I don't think anyone's tried yet. 3rd level lightning bolt.
Okay. Dex save, yes.
Yes, please.
Not good. Not good at all. 13.
Nope.
Legendary resistance.
Damn it.
First one, though.
1.
That's fine.
That is 1.
So 8d6, I'll just roll these twice.
Yes, please.
11,
Actually,
17.
from where you are, that would also hit Asher and one of the spore things.
Why?
Because it's a straight line from where you are.
Yeah.
And it's a 120-foot line, I think.
Does it not stop when it hits?
No, it just keeps going.
Yeah, but that's straight. Okay, well, I'll move.
Okay, where are you moving to?
I thought, well, I'll just move in a slight angle so that it's not. So I only have to really move one square down, and it won't hit anyone, really.
No,
Diagonally. So it's kind of
there.
yeah. So it's like going up.
So going this way, yeah?
Keep that. Yeah, so it doesn't hit, or if it will hit the spore.
It would just clip the spore, but it will definitely just hit up to where it won't hit Asher.
Yeah, but it won't hit anyone else.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I thought it stopped.
No, that's fine.
11, 13, 17. Seventeen, 23, 29, 33, 35 points of lightning damage.
So reduced down to 18 because she legendary resistance to take half, and then reduced down to 9 because she is resistant. Alrighty.
She's resistant to lightning damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell.
I know.
What?
Probably being
She is.
she's resistant to a lot of shit.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to find what she isn't.
There's a few things.
Keep going on.
And then the green one is going to explode. So Cedric, Lyra, Asher, con saves. And Leela, actually, you're just on the cusp of that.
I reckon making loads of con saves, but not really taking any damage.
No, I know.
14?
Just fails.
Not taking damage.
You take 12 points poison damage.
Is that halved?
6 points poison damage. Lyra,
15.
you're fine. Asher? Asher?
15, sorry.
Leela?
Oh, we did.
12. You take 12 points of poison damage. And check real quick. Buttons pushing. Okay. That is that one dead. Anything else on your turn? That was your action. And a bit of movement. The other spore, gas spore that was next to you did try and make an attack against you, but rolled 13 and missed.
So I've still got one. Can I use my bonus action then the other one?
You can use your bonus action, then your other action if you
Can
want to.
I bonus action my
Blah, 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 blah.
my bonus action my nanite surge beam to Lyra.
You may.
Please.
Yes, please.
Yes, thought you might have.
Yes, please.
4d4 plus 5. How many of these I need?
4.
Oh, this one does it a weird way around. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's got it at the bottom.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10. So 15 points of healing.
Thank you very much.
And then can I also, on my second attack, I can use an item. Can I use my spell storing item?
We've had this one before.
No, I don't think I've ever used it.
No. Sorry, we've had this in a previous campaign of things that storing. Spell storing item. Read the description of the spell storing item.
Whenever you finish a long rest, you can store a first or second
Artifice a spell that requires one action to cast in a simple or martial weapon or spellcasting focus while holding the object or creature can take an action to produce a spell's effect from it using your spellcasting. Blah, 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 blah. The spell stays in the object until it's been used 10 times or until you use this feature again.
Take an action to use the spell's effect. Yeah, okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Can I then top up her healing
With
that
more
one
healing?
as well? Yes, with
What?
more healing.
What healing is it?
I've stored. What did I store in it? A healing word, 2nd level, so 2d4 plus 5.
Got the 2d4 plus 5 coming there as well.
Wee. So that's 5, so that's 10. No, yeah, 10 more points.
Woo!
10 more points of healers.
Good.
All right.
Down
Is that
to
it?
that.
That your turn?
And I used charge. Do I want to move?
Do.
Yeah, can I move away? Oh, if I move away. No, he's not going to make another attack.
It's already made one, so.
Okay, can I just move down like 1 square? Just away from him.
Okay. All right, that ends your turn. At the end of your turn, Zuggtmoy is going to use her mythic actions to use 2 legendary actions, and she sort of exhales this eruption of spores that spreads 120 feet of her. I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw, including thee.
Is it against magic?
No.
Damn it.
It is against poison, though, so those that have advantage against it. Foundling, you're immune to this.
Charisma saving.
A charisma poison.
Charisma poison.
Poisons the soul.
Kelatar.
26.
Okay, you take 21 points of poison damage and a con save, please. Foundling, you're immune. Kafina.
28.
Okay, you take 21 points of poison damage
Yeah,
and make a con save for me. DC 11. Asher.
23.
21 points of poison damage. Lyra.
8.
You take 42 points of poison damage and you are poisoned.
Oh, that goes all my healing.
Yeah, it may have
Hey,
just stopped
I'm
her
still
from
up
going down.
by
Yeah.
1. So thank you. Thank you.
Poison.
Oh, damn it.
Also, actually, no, I'll get through everyone. Cedric.
18.
You take 42 points of poison damage and you are poisoned.
Okay.
And Leela,
12.
take 42 points of poison damage and you are poisoned, and I need to make a constitution saving throw to see if you maintain concentration. DC for you is 21.
Well, con save.
Yeah.
So. Oh, God.
It's 13.
No. So your golem is gone.
No!
And the damage that you have taken from that is also taken from your maximum hit points.
Okay.
So those that failed, it was 42. Those that succeeded, it was 21.
Okay.
Off our maximum, was that sorry?
Yes.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to actually alter that?
Yeah, if you click on the max hit point number, it opens up a box, and at the bottom there's a override max HP.
Oh, yeah. 21.
You can type a number in. I think.
You guys have a keyboard near you? I don't.
Oh shit! I just set mine to 1.
You'd be able to do it on your phone.
You can, but yeah.
Oh, careful when you're changing it, because I set it to 1, then I set it back, my max back up, and now it's taking my current hit points up with it. 21 plus, I think it was like 13 or something before that.
It takes my current, well, it took my current down.
So 30, 40.
Little current down.
Yeah. When you change, when you.
Oh, okay.
apply
So
the-
in which case, if it's applied it twice, then heal up the damage. Because if you reduce, I think if you reduce the maximum, it will take.
Oh, okay.
If you override the max, it then takes it all down.
So Next time that happens, we'll remember that one.
So what, add what we've just lost.
Yes. God, that's confusing.
I'm going to
Okay.
say that.
By the way, Kafini, do you succeed on the con save?
Yeah, 19.
Okay, you're fine. Okay, that was the end of your turn, so Kafini, you're up.
So I probably can't see that yellow, moss behold or whatever it is,
Nope.
until I start trying to move into sight of people. And so
Right.
when I do, I'll probably see it and back the frick up,
Okay.
because I am going to use my action to attack it, but I don't want to be in that explodey spore range of it.
Okay, I'm just going to nuke Kelatar with it.
Very well.
I mean, I'm not with it today. I'm not making intelligent choices. Remember, or something.
Sorry, I
like
literally heard my name and that was it.
Kafina's moved out of the way for the big spore beholder to then shoot it,
Okay,
dropping you in it.
cool.
I mean, at least that means he can do something else on his turn. Yeah. So concentration, con save, sorry, on it.
Yeah, that's 1 hit point. Natural 20.
Whoa!
Yeah. So
Wait, what were you doing? The exploding thing?
it's the air. From Vestige of Wind, 15.
Yeah. Where are you placing it?
Obviously on a spot that doesn't hit Kelatar.
Okay, so that blows it up. Kelatar, make a con save.
Okay.
Yes, please.
14?
Nope, that fails.
Cool.
That is 8 points of poison damage.
Okay. That's okay.
And
Does anyone look really bad from what I can see?
make a perception check. Because you are right on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Where are you at? Oh, why? Why so bad? 7.
7.
Yeah, 7. All right, everyone seems good. I guess I'll just stay there.
Okay, so you're still. I'll bring you forward a little bit so you're actually on the map. All right, that is your turn. Well, you're on the map as far as I can see it. You're just off the shot of the camera. Should stop there. There you are.
Thank you.
All right, that was your turn. Brings us to the gunslingers. So they are going to each take an attack to reload. And then they are going to make some. Actually, no, they've got. Actually, they can use this once. They use a bonus action to reload once a day. And then they're going to take some shots. So, these guys see this person being annoying. They're going to converge on Kelatar. Make 4 shots against him. Mushrooming. 24, 18.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
And 25.
Yeah.
So 4 hits, 1 crit.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm going to roll damage for these separately because crit happens and con saves. So 17 for the first.
Fine.
19 for the second.
No.
Fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
16. Sorry, 19.
19, yes.
Okay.
For the last non-crit,
So give me your 2.
12 and 5, 17 again.
17.
And then, oh boy. $45. What?
I had 43.
So you're on what?
I am on 1 hit point because of relentless endurance.
Yes. Okay. The last one can't see Leela anymore because she's directly below. So it's going to take 2 shots at Lyra. one is an 18.
No.
The other one's a natural one. So again, the gun.
Suppose not have a good day.
She is not.
Okay.
Cedric's mother is not doing very well in killing you guys.
That's good.
Good to know.
Maybe she should try baking
more.
us cookies instead.
Yes.
Inviting you around for tea and cake. All right, that is the end of the Gunslinger's Foundling.
Okay, well, I now have a bigger target to miss with my attacks. So, time for one.
Yep.
Ooh, a 19?
Hits.
Hey! 9 damage.
9.
Done for 2.
Yep.
There's the natural one again.
Misses.
Staff of Striking.
Yard.
Oh, so close to being a crit, but 32 to hit.
Hits.
13 standard and some more force.
So that's 9 charges you use now out of 10.
Yep. Oh, that's another 13 force.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
The most damage you've done with that force.
And War Pick. Unnatural 20.
Yup.
10 damage.
Damage. Are you applying your negative to your proficiency bonus, by the way?
Oh, sugar. No, I forgot that.
Was one of them a 19?
I think,
The second one was a 19. Oh, the first one was a 19, wasn't it?
yeah.
Okay, so that would have missed because that would have been a 17.
Yeah.
It was
Sorry.
19, 11, then a 32.
So, okay, we'll say no damage for this attack, but would have hit because we've just full wrecked on it.
Yeah, okay. So I've rolled my unarmed strike attacks.
Okay, flurry of blows, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So remember to -2 off the attack.
Yep. So 12 is going to miss.
Yep.
So
21 hits.
21 would hit. Did you say we're skipping it though?
No, because you hit with the war pick. The last war pick would have hit because it was a 20 down to an 18.
Okay.
But we just did the damage for the flail. So this roll damage for this one.
Okey-doke. 11 damage. And surely it's got to be easier to knock a mammoth down than a person. So
You know, you would think, but that's a 21 on the dex save.
yep. Must be the extra feet. It's sort of
Potentially
stable.
difficult, just all sorts of problems on you.
Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty then. That's what ends.
I'm going to put a note in front of me on my keyboard to remind me next turn about the
Okay, so what was
Oh,
that? It was the mind rendering spores that she did.
Not doing one, I just got
No, that was just damage. That does give disadvantage to those who are poisoned. At the end of your turn, Foundling, she is going to use a final action. What action can she do that? What has she got that she can do? She is going to. Yeah. Okay. No, she's going to use a tentacle against Asher. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Your turn, Asher.
Oh, okay. How rough is this person looking right now?
Not very anymore.
Not very anymore.
No, this is something you've noticed with the Visionaries, that when they have triggered their enhanced state, their wounds recover.
Okay.
So you've at least trunked at least half of her damage, the hit points.
I'm just going to hit her twice.
Okay, that is fine.
I have pack tactics, so no need to be reckless. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Ooh, 32 points of damage.
Okay.
And again,
He's a great weapon master at that.
yeah, that's why I took the 5 off.
Yeah. I saw the number go and went, oh yeah, fine.
29 to hit.
Yep.
For 24 damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. He's looking more hurt than she was about 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
That is the end of your turn. Would be the wolves. It's now the gas spores. They are just going to each make an attack, single melee attack, because they can. The blue one is going to. I'm going to roll d6 to see which one because it's stupid. 1, 2, Asher, 3, 4, Foundling, 5, 6, Lyra. It's a 4. It's going to attack Foundling. 15.
Misses.
Yeah. White one is going to go up to Cedric. Nope, 8. Carry on with your days.
Ciao.
Lyra.
Lyra just needs to try and get this done. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, I forgot you dropped concentration. That's fine. I left the things in place.
Of course I did. And then 2 attacks with disadvantage.
Correct. And a minus 3.
Yes, I've remembered. -3 to hit.
Mhm.
So, come on. This. 18.
Just hits.
$33 force damage.
Oof. Nice.
Rolled well on damage there.
You did.
And second attack. Uh, 17.
Just misses. So the first blade cuts in and gets the burst of the planar energy that pushes against it. The second one cuts in, doesn't quite get the grasp against the mushrooms.
That's it.
Alrighty, that ends your turn, Cedric.
Cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna that guy right up in my grill, don't I?
You do.
Is this a plant-based creature?
It appears to be.
Wait. Is Lyra still down?
Lyra's up.
Okay, because last I was aware.
Lyra has not been unconscious yet. This fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom just said that he was on 1 hit point, so.
I would. Okay. Character sheets being weird then. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna just deal with this thing here because feck no, am I? Wait, they seem to have popped quite easily, haven't they?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, don't overkill it. When I say pop, I literally mean it.
They literally pop.
Okay, let's not go too hard then. In fact, let's check. I'm gonna vampiric touch it.
Okay.
Yes, I'll do that. Level 3. Can it make I need to make a melee spell attack on it. 19 to hit.
Yes.
It's not very much damage at all. 7 points.
It has 1 hit point. It explodes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Cedric and Leela.
Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
Lyra is just out of range of that one.
Yeah, I was hoping hoping people weren't in range when I did that. Never mind. Constitution saving throw, yeah. 15.
Yep, you're fine. You're not proficient in con saves, are you?
Who, me?
Yes.
Correct.
16.
Yeah, you're fine. I shan't bother rolling these days. Okay, that's your action, and it's gone through.
Yes. I mean, this is kind of not very exciting. I'm going to just keep within the 30 feet of all of my allies of that area and stay where I am this time.
Okay.
Not move. I am done.
All right, that is your turn. It is the Lair action's turn. Zuggtmoy is going to use her. Yeah, let's do that. She will use her mind control spores released from the fungus behind in front of them. So I need 4 Foundling, Lyra, and Asher to make a wisdom saving throw. Although Foundling might be immune to this, I need to go to trickster thing. Foundling, don't bother.
Okay, I won't.
Asher.
Hang on. 20.
20? Jesus. Okay, you are fine as DC. Lyra.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah, you're both fine.
I used my Fate D10 for that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I just saw a 3 pop up. I was like, what's that there?
Yeah, because I have to take the 5 because I'm proficient, so it gives me my aura bonus.
Gotcha.
So the number you saw is heavily inflated.
Gotcha. Okay. In which case, that doesn't do lack of shit. Tell us.
Reanimate my fallen mushroom.
No,
The AC changed.
still 18.
Perfect. I've managed to sit one die on top of 2 others. I think it's cost. Then I'll reroll those a second, so take balls.
Okay, balls.
6 hit.
Okay. Any crits?
No.
Okay.
No. 3. 6. Woo! $44.
44 points of damage. Okay.
I would then like to run away slightly.
What would you like to run away slightly to?
Down the corridor around to the left. Almost as far as my movement will take me.
So that is exactly as far as movement. will take.
Cool, that's fine.
All right, brings us to Zuggtmoy's turn. She is going to attempt to. She's going to use her action to attempt to regain control over Cedric. So Cedric, make a charisma saving throw. She turns and says, "Come back to me, my darling. Let's collect the family."
Ooh, 23. Big roll. Oh, wait, -2. 21.
DC with 20. All right. That. Yeah. Okay. So Leela.
Oh,
Hi.
hi. Great God, serious. Okay. Please, may I run over to Lyra so I can touch her with some healing?
Run over to touch her with some healing. It's the least threatening Dalek ever.
And I will 3rd level cure wounds her.
Okay.
Yes.
3d8.
So that's 10 add 8, so 18 add 5, so 23 points.
Ooh, thank you.
And then I'm going to do the same again as I did.
So nanite beam and the.
Yes.
Okay.
So nanite beam was 4d4.
That's 5.
8, 11, 12, another 1. That's 17 more points.
Lyra's getting all the healing.
I'm going for it. This is all I can really do because no damage is working. So I thought, let's help in other ways. And then I do another one.
Which is 2d4 plus 5, yes?
J. And then 2 plus 5. 3. And 6. 11 more points.
All to Lyra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm Foundling and Ash should go down in the next turn. You're going to feel really bad.
Well, to be honest, it's probably no. Shush! I'm working around.
Okay. Anything else?
Did I use all my movement?
No, you're still hasted. So you have like another 25 feet. Actually, 20. You have 20 feet more movement.
I can't go. I mean, I could can't go under. I would stay where I am. Now.
Okay. At the end of the turn, Zuggtmoy is going to use her Sport of Decay mythic action. Uses 2. So everyone make a charisma saving throw, including Teltar and Kafina.
And Foundling?
Not Foundling. Because poison.
By the way, if this is going to reduce our max, you just reduce the current before the max and you're fine. But if you do it the other way around, you might. You know,
No. If you reduce the max at all, it counts it twice.
it hasn't done that for me, so I thought I'd just say just in case. But cool.
Did for everyone else for some reason. Anyway, we roll that. Oh. Okay, that's not boring. It's bad. No. Okay. No. Keltar.
23.
Okay, you take 6 points of poison damage. Oh, okay, you're unconscious.
Yeah. My max dropped like that as well.
Yes. So this is damage to your maximum as well. Kafina?
29.
6 points of poison damage.
Thank you.
Asher?
13.
13.
13. 1 3.
12 points of poison damage.
Okay. 12.
Lyra?
12.
12 points poison damage. Leela? 12 points poison damage. And reducing your max as well. Cedric?
13.
13. 12 points poison damage. And then reducing the max.
Just take it off your map.
And we'll do it for you.
We'll take the 12 as well. But
So
just drop your override by.
12 points of damage or 4d12. Ow. Knocked you unconscious. Kafina, I need you to make a con save, even though I'm fairly certain you're not going to fail this.
I actually got a crit fail.
For a total of...
For a total of 10, which actually is the DC.
Is the DC, yeah. Critical fails don't actually make a difference in saving.
Oh, cool.
Excuse me. Although fun would be to take it out, but I'm not going to. It is your turn, Kafina.
Cool. Did I ever get a good look at this thing we're fighting, or did that not happen?
You've had a look at her, yes.
Is she very plantish?
She is sprouting odd mushrooms, but she does not appear to be plant of nature.
How's Kelatar looking?
Unconscious.
Oh shit, really? Right. Well, then I know what I'm doing on my turn. Yeah.
Killing him.
No, doing a weird version of healing, because I only have one spell that kind of heals, which is Aid. So I'll go ahead. Actually, before I duck behind cover, I'm going to do Investiture Wind Blast thingy behind 1 and 3. See if I can knock them off the mushroom again.
No. That is 19 and way more than 19.
Okay, well then they will take half of 10, so 5. And then I'll fly around behind Kelatar, and I will cast, let's see, it's not much, but 4th level Aid, which means Kelatar's current and maximum hit points will both increase by 15. Is that right? 15? Yes.
And also yourself, I assume?
Goes to 3 people.
Oh, is it 3 people?
Choose up to 3 creatures within range. However, no one else was anywhere near that range. So
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, I'll do the same for myself. Thank you.
I both you 15 hit points. Your maximum.
And as well, you gain that much as well.
Yeah, well, it puts something you do it, so that's fine. Right, anything else? That's your action bonus, bit of movement.
Yep, that was it.
All right. Spore servants. Number 2, got to fix a weapon. She does just about. Not a really bad roll. Those guys don't have line of sight or anything, so they're going to blam, blam, blam. Go back over this way. Number 3 is going to take 2 shots at Asher. 1's going to take 2 shots at Foundling. 2 is going to take a single shot at Lyra. Actually, no, Leela, because Leela's been healing. It's only 1 shot, isn't it? Sad. So 2 against Asher. 2 fairly certainly misses.
It does.
9.
Also misses.
No, 9 total, sorry. And a 24.
Hit.
Okay, so that's for a total of 13 points of piercing damage and 8 of poison, so 21 total. Foundling, the 2 shots against you. Do you need to roll these separately in case you want to do a thing?
Just roll them. You might need to do damage separately.
Okay, roll all the 2 attacks separately because it might make a difference. First is a 12.
Misses.
Second's a 19.
That is my AC.
Okay, so this will hit. Dealing a lot of damage. So 14 plus 18 points of poison damage, so 32.
Well, I don't have to worry about the poison damage, but
That's true. So 14 points of damage.
I probably do have to count it for trying to deflect missiles.
Okay. Well, if you're immune to the poison, you're only going to take 14 points of damage from this, which I'm fairly certain means that you don't take any damage from this.
Yep. I can't throw it back though because I don't have a free hand, so I just block it with a tonfa.
Yep, just out of the way. And then the one against Leela is a natural 20.
Shield?
you can use the thing if you want to. It's still going to hurt. Natural 20 is also hit, so use it to make yourself feel better if you want.
Nope, that's a waste of a charge.
So that is 17 points of piercing damage and 26 points of poison damage. Okay. And that is them out of shots. That will end their turn. Foundling.
Yes.
Your turn.
Can I go again? Oh.
It is your go again.
All right, let's carry on trying to smack this mammoth.
Wail the mammoth.
So, taunt for 1.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. 25 to hit. Remembering the -2.
Thank you. Yes, hits.
For 11.
Okay.
Taunt for 2. 24.
Yup.
For 9.
Mm-hmm.
Staff of striking.
Yes.
30. So close to being a crit, but not. For 14.
Okay.
And war pick 19.
Hits.
For another 13.
Okay.
And then flurry of blows again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing a 12 misses.
It does, yeah.
But a 26 should hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 7 damage. And just to mix it up, and in case it does anything to her, she can't take reactions.
Sure.
Till the end of my next. Yeah, till the end of my next turn.
Okay, no worries. Anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay, at the end of the turn, she's going to use legendary action to make an attack against Foundling. Cocked. No, 18.
Misses.
Yep. Asher.
I would like to whack.
Hi, Scoon.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
26 points of damage.
20 damage. Okay.
22 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, 22 points of damage.
That's okay. So 2 more sword blades kind of cutting in the ripping going against it. She is looking pretty hurt. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. Brings us back to the gas spores. Blue one's going to attempt to touch Lyra. Nope. 15. Carry on with your days. Lyra, it's your turn.
Right. I don't need to turn anything on. It's weird.
Everything is ready.
Everything.
Kill it!
Unfortunately, the disadvantage and the -3 to proficiency kind of stymie me a bit. So I'll do my best with the 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
First attack. It's a 12, so no.
Cedric, you're up next.
Second attack. That might do it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Disadvantage 26.
That'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
And all the debuffs don't do anything to my actual damage output.
No, your output is pretty sweet.
So 30 force damage.
Nice. Okay.
And just give me a moment. Make sure I don't want to do anything else. No.
No?
Thank you.
All right. That is the end of your turn. Cedric.
Yeah, I can't decide whether I want to try do this or not, but I think I'm gonna just give it a go. Do I really want to? Yeah. Yeah. Can I go into? Yeah, let's do this. Can I go into touch range, please?
You may.
Zuggtmoy. But thanking you. I'm gonna pop a big fat level 8 inflict wounds on her.
Let's do this.
Cedric's got that big dick energy.
I really hope I don't mess up the roll.
I'm waiting for that immune to necrotic.
Or that. Might. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
20 does hit.
I think it's literally just, but
Okay.
I think 18 hits,
I
doesn't
see
it?
a lot of ones there, which is not so good. 44 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. The necrotic energy comes out. Cedric slams the hand on it, and it bursts out of her. And she
didn't like that.
She did not like it. She didn't dull damage, but it did as much as you were hoping it would.
Good.
Tactical. Okay. Anything else?
I hope you suffer. And then
Nice.
All right. It is now the their action. She is going to summon.
More things.
Stop summoning things!
She is going to summon 4 violet funguses.
He complains about us having things come up.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah. Everything I do is fine.
5 plus 11!
Yes.
Just not kill her!
just
No,
hit her harder. Cedric's got the right idea.
Yeah. Anyone else got anything to cross it?
We're just going to sprout up, so. Well, whoops.
I don't have any spells, so no.
Oh.
The one time it's a fiend.
Oh, there'll be another fiend.
There is at least one other fiend.
Yeah, George.
I was talking about Garyon, but sure.
Okay, that's going to be a thing.
I mean,
that will-
is sex fiend a subclass of fiend?
Keltar,
Yes.
your turn.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh shit.
you're after the lair. Actually.
Sorry.
Bloody hell, Matt! I wasn't prepared this game.
I've not been concentrating. It's taken
Several hours as we've established.
You know what?
Yes,
Fuck it. I'm going to stand up
yes.
and I will cast allied object.
Okay.
6th level.
Okay,
So there's now 12 objects.
okay. There are rings that they have. What's the range on allied objects?
Pretty far, I think.
There's a lot, is it?
120 feet.
Carry on, your day.
More things.
More mushrooms.
Where's a druid when you need one? More wildlife.
Oh god, I miss being
12.
This is going to go poorly.
Oh,
Is she about to be bludgeoned to death by her own kind? Because that would be embarrassing.
perfect justice.
That missed as well. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6.
6 hits, okay.
Perfectly average.
Bang on, in fact. These balls away because no, I wouldn't do that because that's stupid.
She is looking rather hurt. Oh,
Fuck my
Oh,
God.
you're right. You're two different ends of there.
All of a sudden, she's feeling reinvigorated.
Well,
suddenly she's fine.
36.
4 1s and 2 4s.
This is why this spell is fucking OP.
Anything else your bonus action?
No, for the past. No, I could inspire someone. But I won't because I'll. No, I will simply step back around the corner and go. "Ah!"
Hiding and then concentrating on the thing. Okay, she is looking very hurt.
Kill we've got fire.
She is going to use her action
Thank you.
to cast Etherealness.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, if someone could stop that, that'd be great.
I can't control.
Nope. Don't think so.
Anyone able to stop that?
No.
But
No.
Depends how far she goes, but I might be able to follow her.
Okay, so that is going to end her turn. Let's just double check the thing on the wording of a thing which is made. Okay. That is not her actual location, by the way. I've just put her there so that she's off the map.
Yeah.
All right. It is then Mila.
Well, okay, she's gone. I wouldn't know what she's just cast, would I?
Make an arcana check.
25.
You are aware of a spell that allows for creatures to step between the material and the ethereal plane. And she has, it looked like that is what she did rather than a straight up teleport or teleportation magic.
Okay, so she's not.
She's not on this plane anymore.
Okay then. I will just heal more. Out of Asher and Foundling, who's looking worse?
I don't know.
I'm going to assume Asher because Foundling doesn't take poison damage, which has been a lot of this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Foundling has taken a few hits, but isn't looking too bad.
okay.
I mean, I'm alright. Probably the healthiest person in the party, but
Asher is upset.
she hit a lot. She hit hard.
I mean, I might just move along the line in that case. Maybe.
Whoever's coming.
Don't get in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll go to Foundling next. He's the closest.
They are.
They are, sorry.
So are you moving from where you are?
Yeah, just so I can spot Foundling. And I would do a second level cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocking. Sorry. That is 7 points there with that one.
7 points to you, family.
Thank you, helpful doggy.
Okay.
It's mine as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, their mind is seeing different things.
And then
But from Foundling's perspective, a dog has just come up and licked the leg, which has cured some of the
okay,
wounds.
that's fine. And then I will Nanite Surge feed them as well.
Okay.
Okay. 40.
Fina, you're up next.
3, 6, 9, 11. 16 more points of healing.
Ooh, glowy-eyed doggy.
And then my item I'll use on Asher.
Okay, so second level healing word on Asher.
11 points for Asher.
Thanks.
Okay, anything else?
Healing for everyone. Hold on. Who's not there anymore? I probably. Oh, I got it. What's that behind me?
Those are 2 violet funguses that have existed now.
Okay. Can I get out of there, please?
You may. Where are you going?
Straight down.
Okay, they both get an attack opportunity on you.
That's fine. I'll get out of there.
So, top one is a 5. Second one is a 13.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I go down a little further?
Yes, you have many speeds.
Then yeah, that would be. Thank you. Can I go into next, please?
No, because you've used your bonus action already, so you can't move them. So bonus action, you can move to use your Nanite Surge beam instead.
I thought I didn't realize that their movement was a bonus action.
I believe it's part of the same bonus action. Double check for me whilst I move on, and because it's not really consequential for this.
I mean, it's fine. I'm not using them, so don't worry.
Yeah, Kathina.
So first thing I'm going to do is say to Kelta, how's everyone doing?
I'm fucked. Several people are probably more fucked out there.
All right.
Technically, I've taken no damage.
Sorry, yeah. And no one called out anything about her disappearing or stepping ethereal. No, cool. So people are possibly in trouble. I'm going to try flying towards basically where I thought everyone was. And if Leela looks particularly hurt, I might stop. But if not, I'll probably try flying as close to everyone else. I got 60 foot flying.
I'll get you there.
All right. Yeah. So how's everyone looking?
I mean, Cedric is fine. Lyra, family, and Asher are injured.
Fairly.
Yeah, he's also injured.
After those doggy helps.
Okay.
All right, then I'll go ahead and cast Aid level 4 again on the 3 that you mentioned that looked injured.
So Asher, Family, and Lyra.
Yes.
What does that do?
It'll
You add 15 to your maximum hit points, and you heal 15. So effectively, you gain when you add up to your maximum, it should add 15 to your hit points as well.
Cool, thank you.
No worries. And I don't really know what else to. No, I've got that thingy right in front of me, don't I?
Fungus, yes.
Although it's on the ground and you're flying.
Well, yeah, but you didn't say at what altitude are you flying at?
No, I didn't mean to fly up much because just in case I end up losing the spell, I don't want to be too far off the ground. So I probably am within striking range.
Just hovering off the ground. Okay.
Yeah, basically. I'll probably just go bonus action transfer of order.
Which does what?
That's the if I do an ability check, I can't roll lower than a 10. Yeah.
Okay, right. Gunslinger's turns. They are going to have to use an attack to reload. They are low on bullets, so they each get 1 attack. Number 1 is going to shoot Kapina.
Sorry, before mirror image is currently up.
Roll a 1 on the first roll, so
that'll be me then.
Yep. So disadvantage on the attack. Probably not. 11.
No miss.
Okay. Shot against Leela. 17 to hit. And then a shot against Lyra. No, 15.
Nope.
Carry on with everyone's day. It is now family.
Okie doke. So, the mammoth has disappeared, but it doesn't seem to have died. There's a mean-looking cloud floating behind me, I think. So,
Yes.
Let's give that a whack.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack roll.
18?
Yeah, hits.
13 damage, if it matters.
No, it explodes. So Cedric, Lyra, Asher, Kafina, con saves.
11. Where's my con save tonight?
No, I'm not doing well with them at all.
21.
Hold on. So it was 11 for Cedric. Yes?
Yes.
Lyra?
6.
Okay, both of you take 9 points poison damage. Check that one. Kafina?
21.
Okay, you're fine. Asher?
24.
Yeah, you're even more fine.
Maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Thank you.
Not that it's going to matter.
Not at this exact moment in time. Okay, so that's your first attack, family.
Yep. I don't think there's any other enemies I can get to.
There's the black meeples are the mushroom spores, so you could punch them.
Okay, I'll move up to. Yeah, I'll move to the left and use my second attack to strike at that one.
Okay.
Ton for 2. 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
For 12.
Okay, 12 points of damage. It's still okay.
Staff of striking it
Sure.
with a 22.
Yeah.
For 12. Then move over to the next nearest one.
Probably that one. Either one, whichever one you want.
Just whichever's closest, doesn't really matter.
I mean, they're equidistant from you, so
Yeah. The one next to whoever's got the green ring on them.
that is Lyra. So go and kick the angry kitten.
Well, war picket.
Hmm?
War picket, or not, with a natural one.
Misses the kitten.
Yeah, just couldn't bring myself to hit it.
No, just it does the full puss in boots.
Okay. I'm done for the turn.
Okay, that ends your turn. Brings us to the next person in initiative. Asher.
I will hold my action to see if she comes back. The attack action.
So holding attack action. Okay, cool. All right, that brings us to the violet fungusy, the fungi. They each get apparently 1d4 attacks. I rolled a 4 whilst I was waiting for that. So, yeah, their attacks are not strong though. Against Cedric, does a 19 hit?
Is my armor class?
So only one of those actually hits you. You take 5 necrotic damage.
Okie dokie.
Foundling. None of those hit you.
Yay.
Kafina.
Mirror image.
So first one was a natural one, so that goes through to hit you. Second one was a 12.
Miss and I'll go for a clone.
Okay, then 11.
11 for me or them?
No, it's 11. No, that's 11. I'm doing the mirror image rolls first.
Oh, right. Sorry. 11 will be another mirror. No, it'll be. See, that's the thing. If one of the mirror images dies, it's more likely to hit them. So I don't. You just want to do the attack rolls all in one, or?
No, because I'll do the attack rolls all at once. I just want to work out what I'm hitting.
Because if you knock out a clone on the second attack, then it'll be easy to hit me because there'll be one less clone to target.
Yeah, that's why I've done all the attack rolls for the mirror image. So each progressive one is going to hit something. So what am I trying not to hit? I'm trying to hit below something.
If it's 5 or lower, it's me. But that's when 3 clones are up.
So one clone has already gone because I hit it on the first one with a previous.
What was the attack roll on it though?
The first attack. I haven't bothered with attack rolls yet because I'm just hitting everything. Oh, I see, because it hits the armor class.
Yeah.
What is your armor class?
It's 11 for the clones.
That hits. So 12.
Okay, so yeah, and
Also,
then
so the second attack, it was an 11.
yeah, so that'll hit me.
Sorry, the next one to hit whether it hits a mirror image is 11.
No, it hit a mirror image.
Okay, that attack was a 17.
So yeah, that's poofed.
And then the last one's a 15. So that hits the last mirror image.
Yeah.
But unnatural 20. So one hits you.
And all my mirrors are
Your
gone.
mirror images are gone.
Yeah.
For 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And I'll con save straight away just to check.
Doesn't matter, you're not going to fail that because it's
Oh yeah, even if I crit fail, I'm fine, yeah.
Lyra.
Be ready just in case this works. I am going to use Ethereal Step, which puts me also in the ethereal realm.
Okay. Zuggtmoy has moved 30 feet and it's up here. Actually, no, that's way more than 30 feet. My apologies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's up there.
Is she 30 feet away from me?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just so I know, can none of us see Lyra now?
No, she has passed into the
She has
ethereal
stepped
plane.
out. Okay.
There's physically nothing we can do.
Nope. She is badly injured and is limping away as you see it.
I will go after her and make 2 more attacks.
Hey.
There was something else I could do, but thinking about it, it wouldn't work. So, first attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, technically, you're a little bit close to that because of the movement of going up and down, but never mind.
Is a 19 to hit, in fact.
Hits.
4. 28 force damage.
How do you want to defeat her?
Apparently to no reaction at all, because no one will know it happened.
It's
Hang
the
on,
coolest thing no one ever saw.
this is going to be bad because she's been killed not on her home plane, so it's all going to go wrong, and we can't kill her here.
Non-fatal blow?
I can't bring her out of.
Oh god. I thought. Oh shit.
Can I try for a non-fatal blow?
You can do.
Okay.
So as you strike her, I mean, it's force damage, so you can just aim it for the head to knock her unconscious. The blast hits her, but because Etherealness is not a concentration spell, it doesn't end when she goes unconscious. So she is now unconscious.
Fuck my life.
In the ethereal plane.
Doesn't Mithralis have Dispel Magic?
It does now.
I mean, it does, but I think it uses an action to
Did your
do
action
that.
to cast it?
And it's also an action to cast Banishment, which would work, but I'm going to leave the ethereal plane before I can cast it, and I can't do this again until
Can you not-
tomorrow.
Can you not grab her?
I can try. Can I grab her, and so when I come back, be grabbing her?
You grab a hold of her.
Works on Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on
The
Elm.
end of it flicks out, and you feel it just dissipate from your fingers as you then drop 10 feet and land on the ground, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
And swearing vociferously.
Yep.
And I lose concentration on Hunter's Mark, in case that mattered.
Oh no. Okay.
Out of interest, what did you think was going to happen with her casting Etherealness?
Oh, I thought she was either going to run away or I didn't know that this. I didn't think this was a possibility. So,
Well, we're screwed.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna, say anything, but
Lyra, what else are you doing now you've returned? Are you going to say anything if you've returned?
She's unconscious. She's in the ethereal plane. I can't get there until tomorrow. We're fucked.
Okay, that is your turn, Cedric.
Oh, I got something right next to me, don't I?
You have two little violet fungi.
Yes, I do. You are right. And I will do something about them. I'm just going to swing my axe at one of them.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
It's actually better than doing the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I never get to swing my axe around. 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow, I'm literally rolling max and everything here, pretty much. 14 points of slashing damage. And if it matters, I finally get discharged the 1d8 of poison I've been holding this entire time for 5 points of poison damage.
That's enough. It's not immune to poison.
Oh, it was useful.
Sounds like you're talking to Arthur there.
Yeah, baby voice is like
You did a thing.
yeah on default here. Well, that's a problem. Does anyone have a tuning fork for the ethereal plane? And I will end my turn.
Okay, it will be the lair action, but she's unconscious, so she can't do counter.
Is there one thing still left?
There is two fungi left.
Two fungi. Oh. Can I split my 12 things?
I mean, this is going to be overkill, whatever it is, but go for it. You can split your 12 things. Oh, well, there's the two fungi. There's also Cedric's family that are in the mushrooms.
Too funky.
Okay. So you're going to wail on these with 6 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because why not? 10?
Hits.
Hits?
Yeah.
Okay, all 6 hits.
Yeah.
Um,
With an armor class of 5. They're,
okay.
they're a medium mushroom.
10, 15, 39. Oh, the other one.
Yep.
I mean, I can't miss. Unless I roll.
Yeah.
4 ones coming. No. Those are always a 2.
Yep.
8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 38.
Dead.
How long will she be in the ethereal plane for? I will ask on my turn.
Make an arcana check.
I mean, I was asking out loud, but
Well, make it up. You're the one that's most likely to know.
What?
Well, bard of our things.
Okay, fair enough. Arcana.
Yes.
18.
You have no particular experience with the spell, so that wouldn't.
Okay,
You don't.
that's fine.
You don't. Lyra might.
But yeah, that will end my turn.
Zuggtmoy is unconscious Leela.
Well, can I go try and answer that question?
Make an arcana check.
22.
22. From experiments and readings you had of the ethereal spell, it lasts up to 8 hours, or until this.
Jesus.
Oh, dear Lord. Unless it's cast at a higher circle of spellbind, in which case it can last up to 24.
You can't like spell it from the plane you're on, can you?
Not unless you are casting it on the person who has cast it.
Okay. There's nothing else to fight, is there?
Cedric's family.
I'm not going to hurt them.
I'm just pointing out they're there, okay, guys?
Luke just wants us to kill him.
Just really trying to bait everyone into it.
I could drop some more healing if people want healing. But other than that, there's nothing I want to do. Nothing else I can do. No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Kafina.
Sorry. First thing I'm going to ask, did she cast etherealness to like the group?
Yes. Lena knows this, yes. Yes, she did.
We're still doing combat, so wait, are the snipers still active even though she's just unconscious, she's not dead, of course.
I mean, they're also still active because they're still alive.
Oh yeah, I thought it was more like a parasite host thing.
Doesn't mean they're alive, so...
She's like,
yeah.
plane! Shouldn't be allowed.
Well, they're not puppets, they're just there.
Let's see. Can I talk more on my turn?
You have 6 seconds in which to do things.
Sorry, because I already said one thing. I thought it was only one spoken thing per turn. Well, I just wanted to ask who's got the thingy.
You already know Foundling has that.
Foundling, that's right. Yeah, I can get her. I'll just say I can get her. But I need the thing, obviously. See, this is what I'm wondering. 6 seconds. I said a lot in 6 seconds. Feels like a lot.
I mean, saying, did she cast etherealness? Yes, I can get her, I need the thing. That's not.
Okay, cool.
Are you doing anything?
No, not this turn. Oh, well, except for my action to try and knock those 2 off again.
Con save, yes.
Yeah. DC
15 and an 11.
They're both fails, so
What damage?
they take 11 damage, bludgeoning, and get knocked.
They fall down. I'm going to leave them that way up and go to the prone, move out of the way, and they take an additional 5d6 of damage. They're not dead, they're just more hurt. They take another 17 points of damage to Cedric's father and brother. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
It's not their turn. They are going to take. They're just going to shoot Kafina. All of them.
Go for it.
So, oh god, we have to do the bloody mirror. No, the mirror image is all gone. It's just disadvantage because of the thing. So, first one is 2 natural 20s.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me just double check because I think. No, it's advantage, disadvantage, not crits. Damn it.
You cancel out the disadvantage if you want, but.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do
that. So that is 4 plus 8 points piercing damage and 24 points of poison damage. So total of 32.
Holy crap.
Roll con save.
Yeah. Do that. Oh, that's bad. 12, so that's below. I'll be back on ground. Yep.
All right, so we've now got 3 more attacks. Don't have to worry about disadvantage. So 19 plus stuff, so 26, 23, and 13.
13 will miss, but the other 2.
13 misses, okay, and 2 more from number 2. Taking more shots at you is a 18 and 19.
Yep, those are both hit.
So 4 hits, effectively. So for the piercing damage is 32.
32 damage.
For the piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 40 for the poison.
Yeah, so that's me down.
Yep.
That was 72 damage in 1 hit, or was that totaling the 4?
That was all 4 hits.
Okay, should I worry about death saves out of those, or?
How many hit points did you have left?
I only had 34, sorry, after that first hit.
Hold on, bear with. Go to my roll history. So let me do this. There's one. Technically, when you've gone prone, there would have been disadvantage. So the first one would have been 18.
Still hits. I'm
no, damage. Damage.
15 damage, right.
18 damage, then 18 on the second one, so 32.
So the second one's when I down.
Okay, so I'll roll. Second one, so that hits. It's a natural 1, so 1 would have missed. And the last one would have been... okay, so the last 2 actually would have missed you. So you're unconscious, but no failed death saves.
Cool. Lucky.
That's burned on spores. Foundling.
Okay. Yep, I am going to drop my war pick.
Okay.
And pluck out the crystal with my free hand. Now free hand as my sort of object interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move up and attack Nasty Spitting Camel number 1.
Yep.
While saying, I've got the thing in a spare hand. Grab it if you need it. And then I'm going to attack the camel.
Just from your perspective, as you rush over towards the camel, Kafina is just lying back in a hammock with a mojito.
So, taunt for 1.
Yep.
Ooh, only a 14.
Misses.
Taunt for 2. A 19.
Hits.
That's 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Staff of striking. No, 14 is going to miss again.
Yep.
I'll do an unarmed strike
Mm-hmm.
as my sort of other attack.
Mhm.
Oh, good. That's a 25
Yeah, hits.
for 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can still flurry of blows and do 2 unarmed strikes with that as well, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Okay, number 1.
Actually, no, sorry, it's your extra arms that allow you to make an additional attack. And if one of them is holding an item that you're not wanting to attack with, you wouldn't have had that 4th attack.
Okay, so I'll call that my first of my flurry of blows attacks because it was an unarmed strike.
It
And
was.
my second flurry of blows attack is a miss, so we can just carry on with our day.
Okay, are you wanting to make him do anything as the part of the first one?
Make a dex save or be knocked prone.
Sure. 10.
Oh, that fails. I've knocked over a camel.
You knocked over a camel. Okay, Asher will make this the last turn for the night, and then we'll have to wrap it up, and we'll just pick it up next week.
I passed my turn. I can't do anything.
Okay, in which case we will call that there with Kafina unconscious, Zuggtmoy also unconscious, but in the ethereal plane, and Cedric's family still shooting at you. We will pick it up from there next time. That went on longer than I expected. Sorry about that, guys.
That's crazy.
Everyone is leaving.
It's a big fight.
Mm.
Here you go, bot fight.
This is what happens when you debuff us. We get less efficient at killing stuff.
Yeah. Plus the force you get there a little bit quicker, but never mind. All right. Thank you, everyone, for... You're all right there, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us this long, if you have. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.